As always, what do you remember from last week?
Oh, I don't bloody know.
So we went. So with the magical rock, we tried to go get some information. So I asked my dad,
Yeah.
knowing that he's ill. He discovered. He told us that it's huge magical, and normally evil people try and summon the stones.
Yeah.
To which Mr. Pierce gave it a go and summoned stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We then decided that we weren't going to bury it in the floor and let bad people get bad stuff so they could summon more bad stuff.
Yeah, that works out.
That's pretty much the down of it.
And in your downtime in the last 3 days, you've been creating a
Yes, I suppose.
fake rock, and with the help of Billy as well, fake rock, and
Billy made, I
Fake
decorated.
knife.
yeah, and a formless dagger made out of some like grey glass or something with
Yeah,
something inside.
he went to see his mate, the blower.
That's it. Yeah.
He got some glass blown to make it seem like the dagger was
Formless.
almost see through.
Yeah.
All I did on that was etch and
Contour.
shade. Yeah, contoured. I
Yeah.
contoured it to make it look like they at least had some sort of form to it. If I remember, the rock was a kettle.
Yes.
Flattened.
Yeah.
Thanks to Mr. Pierce.
First he said he was going to fill it with coals, and then he said cheese.
No, it was always the cheese. I added the coal to keep the cheese hot.
Right. Okay, so coals and cheese.
Yes. So the cheese is in there, but the coal is in there to keep the cheese warm because I'm assuming cheese doesn't stay hot for long.
No, it don't.
Probably not. No.
Which is a magical cheese. So
yeah,
it was to create, because it was made out of cast iron anyway, so it will retain the heat massively.
Yeah.
So and then the rest of that goes, me and Billy, this is our downtime. Me and Billy went and buried it in the spot where we picked it up originally and found the note about little Willie.
Oh, you did that? You went to bury it?
Yeah, that was all part of the downtime.
Okay. Yeah, you buried it.
This is why I'm really upset that Billy's missing. Because we were going to wait to see if anybody turned up and dug it up, and then the two little dudes were going to follow them to their hideaway if there was one.
Yeah. So we've only got one little dude and one normal sized dude at the moment. So in the city, where are you? Like, are you? So I take it you've come back from burying that, and what are you doing now?
Well, I'm so tired from all the work I've done in the downtime. I'll go to bed.
You've gone to bed. Okay, you woke up. You've had a nice nap. You're back up, and you meet up somewhere. Geppetto's.
I'll go to Geppetto's after going via the park, to see my mate the monk. So I wanted to have a chat with him about whether Elder Marcus went there to study the quivering palm technique.
All right.
Before his date with Barbara.
You find out from the elder monk that he did go there.
Good lad.
Yeah. And so you guys are together now.
Yeah, when Sebastian pops up, I'll be probably finishing off the last bits of the morning shift, or finishing off any other tasks that I left behind.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm tired. Oh, sorry. There's find the list. Lisp. Sebastian. There's the lisp. There he is. It's not the easiest thing to find the lisp. You know what I mean? It's not a natural thing to find the lisp when you don't have a lisp. But I could do this. How about, I don't really fancy going out of town because the last time I went out of town, I got hit by a rock. It really hurt. So I don't fancy that. I want to go and have a search to see if there's anything local that we can do inside the walls. You know, go and see if there's anybody that we can see or do. Or did you deliver that wheelbarrow to that horrible bastard in the farm? Did you do that after you finished it?
Yeah, I don't think he apologized. No,
I don't think he
after his
does either.
comment.
He was a bit of an arse.
No, he didn't. He was still.
He asked about my dad.
Still
Did he?
confused.
He asked for like house Geppetto.
Geppetto.
Stick my costume on again and go and beat him up. No, I won't do that.
No, we want him to be elder. I thought.
Oh my god, Geppetto for elder. I forgot.
Yeah, Geppetto's like well known in his district now. He's very well known in his district, and word is spreading. Word is spreading about Geppetto, but word is also spreading about the chicken chokers, and it's not good. It's not good. Some of the madness that you've caused in this city since you guys got together has been taken note of. As you walk through the streets, people recognize you. Not everybody, but some people recognize you, and sort of they divert their course, like where they were going, and they'll like go down an alley or something, and you'll notice it. You'll notice the look on their face where they're like, "Oh, not them."
What did we do?
Nice. Oh well, let's start with blood sewers. I shoved. Oh yeah, did I get a new tallywhacker? Did you make me a new tallywhacker?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, got a new tallywhacker. Thank you very much. Much appreciated there. He's a tin man with a heart. There you go, Steve.
And that was not give me like some flashback of what Dad said, like what he used to be.
Oh no!
Was I? Did I have a heart?
Did you have something? Yeah.
Was I human? Was I a dwarf?
So yeah, it's apparently we've created a stigma around the chicken chokers. Maybe we should do some door-to-door sales.
It's not widely known, but you have noticed
in this district. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's around the whole city, really. You've had quite an influence. You've got the stuff that you've picked up through rumors and stuff that you've picked up off the jobs boards over the last couple of weeks. And so they're sort of potential jobs that you could go for. But apart from that, you haven't really heard any new rumors or anything that would pique your interest.
And is that everything out of the city or inside?
What do you mean?
All the tasks that we've got. Is it all outside or is there some inside?
Well, you've got the tasks.
Last time I remember it's Gorgon. That's outside.
So hunters are always looking for work.
We discovered a red light, which was lava flow and displace the beast.
Yep.
Did we report that back? Yeah.
Did you what?
Report that back to the people.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you did. You have to tell me if you gave that information.
No, I'm just saying in general out loud. If I recall, did we? Just saying out of our character, if we did or not.
Well, no. You'd have to like say right, go to somebody and actually tell somebody.
Yeah. So we can always report that. Report what we found with the red glow to the person.
From what I can remember, there's also a blue glow in the northeast. There is
Snake skins.
snake skins is another one. Catch a troll for 50 gold.
Yeah, alive.
And then just stuff that you've discovered as well. So there's that pit that you found.
Yeah, underwater pit.
Yeah. And
I think we need to ask Bill a favour for that.
there is also a the colony.
Yeah.
On you found a kobold map. I think it's a kobold map.
Yeah, that's got
Of the local area of the south.
Yeah, the southern area, southern sort of forest area. That had a symbol of like 3 lizards to the southeast. It had the bull to the west. It had a fort to the
believe it's
south.
the Gorgon.
Yes, it had and then you had a fort to the southwest as well,
Yeah.
and there's something to the south. I think it was, it was a cave with like kobold shaped figures outside, like holding things and going crazy, and that was it. That's what you found. There is actually one rumor that you've heard during the last 3 days that there's a lizard man walking around the city. He's new.
As in, as a lizard folk.
Yes.
Interesting.
Do you want to go say hi to the new neighbour?
The Ganthea, nice big lizard man. I've just finished making these though, while you were talking to the man in the sky. And I feel like that we should go and deliver them, and say sorry to the local town folks, because I don't want us to leave a bitter taste in their mouth. So I baked them something sweet.
What did you make?
So it's all like, it's one of the ones that give me a dirty look. I literally just written this. Right. So I go up to him with my tray of baked goods. Hello on this beautiful day. On behalf of the chicken jokers, I'd just like to say, we love you loads and we're terribly humble. So here's a way of saying sorry. Have a berry crumble.
They're quite hungry, so they all just like, oh, thank you very much, and just start tucking in. And there's a couple of people that are completely unaware of your reputation. They're like, oh, well, lovely people, and like, yeah, the other guys are a little bit wary still, but then they tuck in, and they're still looking at you. But they just overcome with the lovely sugary treat that you've just presented to them.
See, there you go.
And
Mary Berry ain't the only one that's got to know their way around the kitchen. I will make somebody a great husband one day.
So I mean, word might travel from that, but at the moment your reputation's not great. Another rumor you've heard, and this is actually directly within your group, Mr. Pierce has been sacked and he's been given no explanation.
He's been sacked as the footy coach.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be devastated.
So we've got 2 things to do. Report red glow. Find out what's wrong with Mr. Pierce.
I think Mr. Pierce can deal with that himself.
You can always try and help.
Mm,
He will help. He helps us when we need it.
sure, yeah. Fine. I suppose we better go. Are we going to go and queue to let them know about this red glow?
Yeah, we can. Or is either that, or we can do some after that. Go do some training, as we are a bit, not in the greatest.
I say, speak for yourself, mate. I make do with what God gave me. He didn't give me much.
This is a suggestion.
But I'm good with it. No, I suppose if we'll go and we'll let them know about the old red glowy thing, tell them what it is. And while we're doing that, we're going to look for a big scaly thing, walking around on two legs.
Yeah, say hi to the new neighbour.
Yes, we're definitely giving him a hi. So yeah, that's we're gonna head down to the centre because queuing's what us Anglians do.
So you walk to the centre of the city, and there's not much of a queue, but there's a bloke within this sort of stone building, small little building. It's like almost just an office size, and you go in and there's a couple of people. You wait for about 10 minutes, and then he's like, "Yes, there's an application form. Fill it out." And
What?
It's what am I applying for? I don't want to play job.
well, what are you here for then?
I mean to tell people about the big red thingy over there. Look, that one.
Oh,
To report the red glow.
what red glow?
That one over there. Look, see that one right over there.
He peers out the window. He can see nothing but clouds. Remember, this city is 6 miles in diameter.
But
and
it's
you are
over
in-
there. I know it's over there. I've been there. I've seen it.
Right.
And it was said, no, you somewhere around here, right? Somebody said that they wanted to find out what the red glow was in the south. So we went all the way to the red glow in the south, and we found out what the fifth red glow was. Yes, right? And then, right, we come in here, we're going to tell you all about it. You give me an application form. Now, what good is the application form? I don't want to apply anything to it. I just want to write down on the form that we found it, this is what it is, and don't go there because you'll get eaten by a displaced beast.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yes, see,
Yes.
that's all I'm here for. Give fair warnings.
Report that.
Give us a deception.
Why? We can't go tell the truth.
Because
You're
nobody
reporting.
asked you to go and get anything. Nobody asked you to go and look for a red light.
Oh, was it a room in that one?
No,
No, it was nothing.
you just found it.
Oh crap!
We found it randomly while walking around. Plus
I thought that was a job, to be honest.
no, it wasn't 18.
Right, the red glow can't be good, can it? Well,
No, it's not just the red glow. I mean, the red glow is coming from the big pool of lava in the crater. But it don't look in there because there's these big things with lots of tentacles coming out of his back.
Yes, displacer beast.
See, you know.
yeah, you know. Oh, I don't know about this displacer beast. It sounds awful.
I will like go through the information, like describe it, just like that, like a animal encyclopedia.
Yes. Okay. As you've been studying it.
As I've been studying animal, like wildlife and all that.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds awful. Please, please fill out as much as you can. You write first of all.
Yes, I can. I'm very good at writing. I wrote the poem in about 40 seconds.
Folds out a typewriter.
No, you just when I write, you just hear like the printing sound.
Yeah. He gives you. He says, please fill out as much detail as possible, and it sounds like it's quite important. So I'll put that in the important pile, and that'll go straight up to the elders.
And because it was that important, there you go. Look, it's a bit of paper. Well done, old number 5. Good job. That's a good one. See, it's over. I'll take my 5 silver pieces and bid you farewell.
Excuse me.
But the information is important, right? So it's worth something. So I'll go with 5 silver pieces. I won't outbid myself. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I think you're misunderstood. It's
Every job is worth paying for, right? And this job was worth paying for. And I'm telling you now, right? When we got told to go and look for the red thing, we got told that we'd be getting 5 silver pieces for our troubles.
just
Good.
Deception again.
Yes, and I can add my 6. Oh, 24.
He looks at you. He's like, "Oh, it must be new policy." And he looks into a little bag of his own coins, and he takes out 5 silver coins and hands them to you, and says, "Sorry about the misunderstanding there."
No, it's all right. Just make sure next time we come back with more info that you know your own policies. It's fine. It's fine. I'll tell you what, though, if you really want to make everybody really happy, right, give them this. And I hand over the bit of paper that I just scribbled my little poem on.
Oh,
About the berry crumble.
oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it's nice. Makes everybody's day just not berry crumble. Recipes on the back.
Excellent. Oh, thank you very much.
That's all right.
Paid 5 silver pieces for it, though.
I can't find myself there, the silver pieces.
Yeah.
Here, number 5, fancy breakfast.
Yeah, and he looks confused. Others around you, they didn't notice the transaction, and so they don't look at him for any money that they could be owed. Just writing down my notes.
I've got skills. I might as well try and use them.
Yeah, exactly. And so you've reported that, and that was a good deed. Well, if you hadn't deceived the bloke that's
I got
the bookkeeping.
I got a question for Sebastian.
You've got a question for me? Yeah, go ahead. Lay with it, 3 points.
We can always ask the hunters to help us get the troll, because you can cast sleep.
I can. I don't think I can cast sleep big enough for a troll. That's easy. I've learned how to do it, right? But it's very low level at the minute. It's not like it's level 1. Not sure that I'd quite land a troll.
But we can always do that when you feel up for it. We got something.
Yeah, no,
and we can always ask the hunters.
As soon as I've got the skills to put a troll to sleep in one ear, let's go and grab a troll. Same with that Gorgon thing up in the north. We'll go and grab that. But if it goes wrong, it'll hurt. And I don't fancy getting gored by testicles again.
Understandable.
Yes.
Where are you having this conversation?
It's literally just
walking on the way.
Yeah,
for breakfast, even though I don't eat.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. No worries.
I just made 5 silver pieces. So it's like expecting him to go, I don't eat. I was gonna go, you talk, I'll drink. And
So,
Yeah.
So you went to a tavern then?
We're making our way to the tavern.
Okay.
to the tavern, keeping the eye out for the lizard folk fellow walking around.
All right. Well, tavern. Which way are you heading?
Well, not the posh area, because we don't want Sebastian to get beheaded.
Okay. Okay. That's west.
We did the King's area was over on the west. That was where they were walking.
West, yeah.
So, we'll head back to the Cheek Tavern, going back towards Geppetto's, which was east, right?
Oh, the workman's pub.
Yeah, sort of eastish, southeast. or northeast, actually. Wherever you want it to be.
Yeah, over there.
You want to go to the Workman's Brewery?
Okay. The Workman's Brewery. What's the Workman's Brewery called?
Oh, bloody hell. Now you got me. I'm trying to think of a proper pub's name now.
Don't want a proper pub's name. The finger and thumb.
The Finger.
The Hammer and Nail.
Hammer and nail.
What one? Which
Okay.
pub did you go to? Hammer and Nail or
Go to the Hammer and Nail.
Finger and Thumb? Yeah.
The finger and thumb is more suited for nightly
Yes.
visits.
I heard about that.
All right.
Never experienced it, but heard of it.
So you get
I'll
to
tell you what, mate. You need to go to the finger and thumb at some point because they will shine you up something proper.
you get to the Hammer and Nail, and you go in. You know it well. You know the barman. You know the regulars that are in there. There's a few more people than normal because, as you know, in the last sort of month or so, the mines have completely closed down. So there are a lot of people out of work at the moment.
Oh, there's something to talk about. See if they see anything in the mines, find out why the mines shut down. Ask them the questions. Get the answers.
You've got the barman. His name is Boyle.
Of course it is. Is that because that's what he looks like?
Yes.
Lovely.
And yeah, you got
Right
the
there, Boyle?
usuals. You all right there, mate?
You right there,
Oh,
mate?
same old, same old.
Yeah. How's your dad?
Ups and downs.
Oh, they don't sound good.
The doctors are trying their best.
Doctors, I don't think you could get a doctor around here.
Oh, the healers. You get it.
You want one of the old oil mugs? I've got your mug over here. Don't want to mix it with the normal ale.
Understandable. Yeah, we'll go have some oil.
And how about you, little man?
It's all right. It's all right. I've got 5 silver pieces. So, ales all around. Yeah.
All right, that'll be well, how many we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, do it for a gold, mate. Can't do it for 5 silver.
Worth a try, I suppose. This is a really expensive pub for a cheap fucking.
There's loads of people in there.
So how do we do
That's
around?
100 ales.
So that was.
I've just bought 100 ales.
I go on then.
No, that's all right. I'll take the 1 gold piece. It's fine. Take the 1 gold piece.
He takes the 1 gold piece and it brings out 100 ales
It's a lot of fucking ale.
and 1 boiling hot oil for Despot.
Standing on Boyle's bar. I just give a shout out. He goes, lad, drink up. It's on me. Take them, sip them, and we'll be round to have a chat in a memento.
Thank you very much, mate. What's your name? Who'd you stand for?
Just call me Seb. Cool.
Zeb. All right, mate. Dwarven bloke at the back.
What's your name?
Tony.
Seb.
I knew it was.
Fuck you, Tony. Oh dear, I love that one. It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's the best
Thank you,
one.
but that one makes me laugh. Right.
Barman goes, what do you know then?
Well, my timetable was all the way up to 13. Yeah, taught well I was in school.
All right. Yeah, well done, mate. Well done. But on a serious note, what do you know?
Well, you're asking me
Well-
what I know. I mean, that is serious because any education in this part of town is a bonus.
Well, it's just a figure of speech, really.
Well,
What do you want to know?
yeah, that's the next question. I mean, I could tell you my whole family tree because I know that as well, but I'm not gonna.
Well, I wasn't. No, I'm just saying what you've been up to, really. That was the question. Just I was saying, what do you know?
Well, about 10 days ago, I had a Gorgon's bollock rub up against my face,
God, bloody hell, hear that, lads?
and I tell you, I can't sleep well since. Right, him, old number 5 over there, he died. Like kaputted.
Sure.
I brought him back to life with balloons.
Oh,
Yeah, static shock.
your dad would be worried about you, number 5.
Yeah, that's why I haven't told him. So don't
No.
worry him.
No, well, yeah. Don't say it too loud in here.
Yeah, hopefully.
You know, they might. People talk, don't they? And he's quite well known, your dad.
Yeah, I heard that he's running for elder.
Is he?
That's what I
Oh,
heard.
good on him. Good on him.
Oh, he's a man of just fibre and moral Weetabix.
How's he getting the funds for that then?
Where we haven't quite figured that bit out yet.
Right.
That was all we know now. This is just what I heard.
So is he?
It's rumour.
Is he campaigning then? Is he'll be seen around the districts and that, and then doing?
Well, I did hear this morning that one of his buddies went round with a lovely poem and started handing out berry pies.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I heard about that actually. They brought remains of one in here. Didn't get to try it though, unfortunately.
The fella who made them, quite a master in the old kitchen, quite a master in the bedroom, from what I've been told as well.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. And
That's news to me as well.
you look around, everyone's really grateful for the free beer. Like every time you look over your shoulder, you catch somebody's eye and they go, raise a mug, like cheers, lads.
You asked us a question, Boyle. I'm going to ask you one now. Other than the fact of why hasn't that thing burst yet? I mean, it's like Mount Vesuvius ready to blow. That is.
Well, they say you got to leave them. Don't disturb it. Just let it blow itself. But it keeps growing.
Well, that mate, it looks like if you sneeze too hard, it's gonna fucking sink away.
Oh, don't worry, I've had it for a couple of years now.
Joyous. Well, then the second question, which is a little bit more serious, is who's the person that I've got to talk to about the old mines getting closed and the reasons, and I'm interested.
Well, I mean, you heard.
Unfortunately, my ear has not touched that part of the ground to catch that little chestnut.
Well, the mines are depleted.
Depleted? What is in there? Empty.
That's right. There's no more iron, no more tin, nothing.
Wow. And there I was thinking that the fossil fuels were the only things that were running out. Jesus.
Yeah, and obviously that's why the elders have put it out to the people of the city to go out and find some more mines, some of the ancient mines from long before this place was built.
Does anybody know where the old ancient mines were?
Well, I mean, I have a look at the jobs board every now and again, and I'm pretty sure somebody came back and said there was one, but it was full of spiders or something.
Well, they could keep that. Don't do spiders.
No, neither do I.
Not a fan. Yeah, it's interesting. All right. So they're looking for the old ancient mines. I think that's good. Yeah, That's an interesting one. That is the list is really thick for some reason.
And there've been a couple of groups that have gone out. A few of them haven't come back. They're just hoping they're camping out for the night. But a few of them have come back, but had nothing to report really. Just sort of a little bit worse for wear, and they haven't really gone out again. They're not doing as well as some other people are within the city.
Interesting. Well, I mean, if they want, I'll tell them where there is some metal that needs to be harvested. Got to kill a gorgon first to get it.
Is that thing that attacks the city every now and again?
Yeah, the one that had the bollocks rubbed up against my face.
Right, yeah, the one.
I mean, if you
The metal ball.
You want some metal. You want some metal to mine. Kill that and strip it.
Yeah, right. That's not a bad idea. That could get you noticed, and especially if you're working for Geppetto, or if you're working, doing the campaign, you need a bit of starting cash. It might be an idea. These boys, you see how full this place is. I mean, I'm quite fortunate to have a full pocket from these lot, but unfortunately, it's the last of their money. But they're tough lads, and they ain't got no work.
I mean, we could if we could go out there and strip that gorgon down. Do you reckon an army of miners would be able to take out a gorgon?
Well, you never know.
It's an interesting concept, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
You want to go test the theory, Sebastian?
That's the theory, right? Yeah, but we could be sending these miners to their death.
You're already in their good books anyway, because you've just bought them all a drink. And like I said, they're out of pocket.
Yeah, I know. But
These are desperate men.
I've just bought 100 drinks. So that's one for me, one for him, and 98 for the rest of the bar. So there's
98.
There's 98 miners.
There's not 98 there. You just bought that many drinks. And they're sort of like stacked up on the end of the bar, and like people just come and grab one whenever they want one. But there is quite a few people in this place.
What's the number? I need a number.
So you can estimate.
I can do my timetables all the way up to my 13s, so it should be.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you something. $38.
38. So 40 of us.
If we're going to do this, a 40-man.
40 men to go and try and take out a gorgon.
And potential will have the hunters as well.
Trying to come up with a plan. Rather than just go, come on, let's go and kill a giant bull.
I got an idea.
Everybody dies.
Because, but the description that you gave me, and I'll go because I jumped in before they done the Gorgon before I even started. Yes. So they probably told me, Sebastian told me the story of the Gorgon and the bollocks.
Oh, yes.
I do like the sound of my own voice.
I said, if I recall, you told me he lives in a cave.
He does.
So if I be able to soften the ground, maybe it might do a cave in, so that might help.
It's interesting you say that, because I was thinking about grabbing miners. Now, what are miners good at? And what will they have the tools to do? They can dig. So I was thinking about digging a fucking big hole and then luring the gorgon out of the cave. Just by going like, meh, like that. And it falls in the hole, and then we just stone it to death.
Sounds like a plan.
Might take a while, but we just stone it to death.
Well, I can help.
We strip it down, take the metal in, cash it, Get some for us, some for them, you know.
Was the hunters wanting it to be dead or be removed?
They want it dead.
I don't give you again. I don't give a shit about the fucking hunters at the minute. This is all about us and the thought of the Earth miners. Fuck the hunters. They were rubbish. This Gorgon came out and they ran away. Pussy holes. That's what they are. They left me laying there on the floor, right, with these Gorgon's bollocks rubbing over my fucking face. Right, and all these hunters, they pissed off into the bushes, just fucked off. So, fuck them. I hope I go back to that Gorgon cave and they're all laying there dead. Because I'll strip their bodies down for all the useful bits, which, to be honest with you, there was lots of boobies. I won't strip them down for their boobies, though. That's a bit disgusting.
It's a bit weird.
So, what's the plan, Seb? Can I go with mine of giant hole?
Do you know what? I think it's worth a go. But Gorgons aren't actually nocturnal. So, do you think that we can make it there for sort of nighttime-ish, where the Gorgon's going to be going like that, and we're doing it at night?
Again, it sounds like a plan.
I think that's worthwhile. Lads, who's up for making some coins?
Hey, they all cheer. All of them cheer.
It sounds good. So what we're going to do then, go like this. Grab your spades, grab your pitchforks, not pitchforks, that's for farmers. Grab your pickaxes, grab your dynamites, grab your everything, right? And meet us back here at 6 o'clock this evening, because we're going to head and we're going to catch ourselves a Gorgon.
Hey. Hey. They're not. They're like ready to get up and go. They did have one question: what are they doing? But you answered it with "catch yourself a Gorgon." Now a lot of them don't know what a Gorgon is.
It's good.
So a lot of them are like, "Yeah, all right. How much?"
Well, I'll give you the quick lowdown. Gorgons are made out of metal.
Right. What does it look like?
It's a ball, you know. Right. You
even go, a fucking metal ball?
Yeah.
Is he mental?
While it's asleep, we're going to dig a hole outside of his cave, so when it comes out, it falls in the hole. And while it's in the hole, we'll just either starve to death or we'll stone it to death. And then once it's dead, we strip it down for all the useful bits, cash it all in, we all make a bit of bubbly, and go our separate ways. But the one thing that you guys have got, I've got the brains, but you guys have got the equipment for digging the big hole.
Oh, I don't know, mate. Seems a bit risky.
Well, high risk, high reward.
He lives in a cave that might have minerals, and you in a job.
He also, yeah, check the cave. It might lead to an old mine.
You hear like one at the back go, "Oh, we can start our own business," and give us a persuasion.
Oh God!
This is the whole
I'll
crowd.
give Sebastian a hand with that.
What
are you doing to give him a hand?
With his
No, I'll be like with the whole information of potential, the cave that the
that was
Gorgon lives in.
So am I getting the help action on this?
What was your normal roll?
I haven't rolled it yet. I actually haven't rolled it. It's still in my fingers.
See what your normal roll is, and then I might need Despot to do something else.
You don't need him to do nothing, my man. You don't need him to do nothing. 26.
Right, yeah. Like they all like start going. He did buy some drinks, yeah. Yeah, seems like a decent bloke. Was it? Who are you two?
Number 5.
My name is Sebastian, and I'm literally just going to go. I am the leader of the chicken chokers.
The chicken chokers. I've heard of them.
Yes, and this is number 5. He is the son of Gebetto, who is running for elder. Who the Gebetto, who is running for elder. Very generous man. Did all the work yesterday for nothing. No, three days ago for nothing.
They talk for a while quite quite vigorously amongst each other, like, "What do you think, Dave?" And it goes on for about 10 minutes, and one of them goes, "Right, we're all in. 6 o'clock, you say?"
Yeah, meet us back here. Meet us back here up for 6 o'clock
All your gear.
Right.
with all
Hear
your,
that,
with all
boys?
your digging gear.
We're working for the chicken chokers, and hopefully we make enough coin to support our families for the next few weeks.
That's the plan. That's the plan. And just to let you into a little thing, if you've got anything that you consider body protection, wear it. Just in case.
Right, yeah.
Use your PPE.
They finish the drinks, they stay there for like another half hour to an hour, and then eventually all of them empty out. You staying there till 6? What do you do?
I mean,
Try to talk to the lizard folk. Try to find him.
that's the only other
Yeah.
thing that I really fancy doing is wandering around trying to find this lizard fella.
Hmm.
Has anybody else seen a lizard folk walking around the town yet? It'd be about this tall, sort of like a tongue. Tail.
Barman. Again, barman's like, yeah, well, I've heard he's hanging around the Plucky Pigeon.
He's plucking pigeons.
He's the Plucky Pigeon, the tavern on the east side, I believe.
Oh, too rich for me, that one.
Hmm.
What is the time of day right now then, Mr. Voice in the Sky?
So we'll say that it's coming up to midday. It's coming up to midday. You've
He's
done a
like
lot.
been drinking all of that ale and it's not even midday yet. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
We've employed a bunch of drunks.
They have to do what we asked them to do. Liquid courage and all.
No, yeah, well, I might need some more of that before we get there. But I suppose if we just pop ourselves across to the old plucky pigeon, we're the it's a little bit too rich for me, but I won't be buying everybody in there a drink.
It is a little bit more rich.
Fancy a wonder?
Yeah, I'll go say hi to our new neighbour.
Come on then, let's go. Let's go for a walk.
If we don't find him, we can always try, console Mr. Pierce and these bad news.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think we'll give Mr. Pierce this week to grieve on his lost job. After they didn't give him any reasons, I reckon they just hired somebody that was. I'll tell you what. I bet it's to do with Big Willie Senior.
Well, you think he's a snitch?
He was a bit weird the last time we spoke to him, and I bet it's something to do with him because he was being a bit of an arse.
It was.
He was being an impatient piece of shite, is what he was being. But it was something to do with him. Didn't like him. I've got a good mind to let his little Willie fucking perish. It's anything to do with him.
Let's not say that out too loud, Sebastian.
I'm only talking to you while we're walking along the street.
Yeah, and there's people that might walk around and overhear the conversation.
I'm not gonna risk my life for somebody that gets my buddy sacked.
Where are you having this conversation?
Literally.
Oh, we're walking to the clucking pigeon.
All right.
While we're going to the plucky pigeon.
Your route goes past
School.
Mr. Willie's house. And
Of course it does.
it does, yeah, that's your route. Like out of the district and over to the other, like the district next to it. I think it's pretty much next to it. The west side is the really expensive side, though. That's the sort of royalty.
Am I gonna go and have a go at Willie Senior?
But your path also crosses the jobs board, or one of them.
I'm gonna leave Willie Senior to Mr. Pierce, because Mr. Pierce, I think, would like to shake him down. And I've got a feeling that he might just want to enrage a little bit, but in a conversation, do like what I did there, rather enrage into a conversation. Thank you.
I do see your point of view.
Yeah, so I will leave that for Mr. Pierce to deal with. But I suppose as we're walking past the old board, have a look and see if there's any notes on something or other or something else.
You walk up to this board. It's like one in the main high street, the main street going through the town.
Somebody took down my poster for free body massages.
They did, yeah.
Did you get a phone call? Not a phone call. Did you get anyone? Did you get, mate? Let's wipe that out.
Yeah.
Did you get any answers for that?
In all fairness, he probably wasn't up on the board long enough. But it's always worth a try.
Do you have any more scrap paper to actually try to do it again?
No, it's all right. It failed once. I won't try again. I'm leaving off for a couple of days.
Fair enough. Next one, you can go to that park. Everyone else does their job now.
Free body massages in the park. Interesting.
Oh, you might bump into that bloke again. Weirdo.
No, I've been visiting my monk mate every morning. I've been standing there doing my morning Pilates with him.
Very nice.
Getting all of me bits and pieces. My quivering palm technique is
yes.
almost as good as it now.
The student has become the master. You look at this board and there are 3 things on there that catch your eye. The first one is actually a request for the chicken chokers. It says, calling the chicken chokers. The Farmers Union requests their presence at the next annual farming fair in 1 week. Contact.
So when's that? Is that that's after the wedding, right?
So basically a week from now, yeah.
So yeah, after the wedding.
Right, Farmers Fair.
Yeah, that's.
I'm actually gonna take notes. Unreal. Oh my god, what the hell am I doing? Sorry, you're not allowed to miss, man, because I'm having to write notes. It's not right, man. Not right at all.
I know, even I have to write some notes when he's not here.
I just got by memory.
The second one you read is Teams for Hire Beyond the Gate. Invest in a well-trained team of adventurers and make your fortune by exploring the unknown from the comfort of your own home. Contact Johan in the Plucky Pigeon.
We'll take that one because we're going to be going to the Plucky Pigeon anyway.
Oh my god, I'm going to take note of that one. Hire your own adventurers. That's great. What was his name? Johan.
From your own home as well. That's what gets me is how can you have an adventure?
It's like the stupid bastards that hire us. We can hire stupider bastards.
Yeah. And send them off to
go and do the work.
You could take a cut from it. Yeah, you could lay down your own terms. The third one and final one that you notice is one to do with the East Side. So it says Brickies, Chippies and Labour to rebuild the East Side after tragic sewer explosions. Work commences tomorrow and it is dated today.
I'm going to take that one.
Seb pisses himself and starts rolling around on the floor laughing when he reads it.
Oh my God.
I'll take that with concern.
Evil alignment.
Chaotic, I think is the word.
Yeah, you take that one, do you?
Yeah, I'll take that one because
you're not allowing the word to get out to any other labourers or any of these.
I'll take it, but we'll pass it down to the work. work
Oh, it's
area,
very nice of you. Yeah, yeah.
so I can go let the other workplace.
Well,
know.
give it to the miners. Yeah. I mean, if they don't
That
have
as
a
well.
know how to build, give it to the miners. If we win over that local area, if we win over all the miners and their families, that's loads of votes for Geppetto.
It is.
But I'll take it as well.
Yeah, steal it. Nobody's allowed to go and work there other than
Well,
guys.
we can go help them. Yeah, so no one else can take it away from the miners.
Yeah, we're corner the market, but we're not going to show it to the miners until after we kill the Gorgon.
Okay. Well, not kill the Gorgon as in until they build a hole help us build a hole.
Well, we want. I'm going to say we're going to need them to help us to kill it as well, because although this Gorgon was unhealthy, I think it still put up a bit of a fight with just two of us. But he's fine. It's off to the plucky pigeon.
Yep.
The remainder of your journey is walking through dirt paths until you get to sort of the area where the plucky pigeon is expected to be, and it becomes more clearer cobblestone below your feet. You come up to the plucky pigeon, and it's a 2-story stone building made from the stone from the mines. A lot of the buildings in this area are made from the stones that we quarried from the mines.
On a show and rebuild the roads.
Really nice establishment for the area. You go in and there's a little bit of music playing. Somebody's playing the piano in the corner. There is like a group of bards actually in the far corner on a circular table, just having a laugh, having a good drink up, got their wine on the go. And then there's somebody else in the corner. It looks quite well dressed, but a bit greasy at the same time, a bit dirty. And then you've got the rest of the bar, which is just full up with like gnomes, because gnomes made up the majority of the miners. So you got lots of gnomes and just a mix of people which look like they might be ex-miners as well. And then there are other sort of tougher looking people in this place as well. Barman is a half orc.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Do you want to go talk to your fellow musicians?
Nope.
So, fair enough. Rather,
Get that.
I'll give them the option.
That's a whole load of nope.
What, you recognise any of them?
If they end up being arrogant Peter the Giant, then I'm going to get angry, and I'm going to end up doing something that I don't want to do, and I'll get myself in trouble.
Fair enough.
I don't need to get myself in trouble. I have enough of that anyway.
True. Well, let's go talk to the barkeep to see if we can find our lizard friend.
Lovely. So we don't see the lizard folk person in this.
You don't see him.
Marvelous.
Good evening, barkeep.
You all right? Bloody hell, what are you? What the fuck are you?
Oh, man, I'm laughing. That's not a very nice thing to say, is it? I'm very recognized. Oh, that guy. Sorry.
That. What is it? Is it your construct? Is it?
He's not mine. No, he's his own. You're a man, right? He's his own man.
I believe I'm a man.
It's a. Well, I'm not going to look down there just to find out. He's his own man.
I don't think I got anything down there.
He's a tin man with a heart of gold. Not literal gold, so don't start cutting him open.
Is he under a spell, or is he Can you understand what I am saying?
Loud and clear.
It's quite smart, isn't it?
He's not quite smart. He's very smart and really handy with the chisel and hammer as well. Need any woodwork doing? That's your guy.
He looks at you, he's like, what does it drink? What is it?
Don't need anything. Already drunk.
I suppose, yeah. He does. He loved a bit of motor oil.
Motor oil. I ain't got none
Any
of that
kind of
anymore.
oil.
Let's have a look. He goes in the back and brings out a pot of cooking oil that's been used over and over again, and it's got bits of.
I bet that tastes. I bet that tastes banging.
He's like, plonks it on the side. He's like, what about that?
Never tried it. I'll give it a go.
Yeah, not that much. More like a 3-in-1 kind of man.
1 silver.
Pardon?
Yeah.
1 silver for that.
1 silver for cooking powder. Are you having a bubble with me?
Well, I'll get more oil now, haven't I?
I'll give him oil just to be kind. I'll give him one oil.
You've got oil.
Hmm?
You've got oil already.
No, I said I'll give him silver.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll give him the 1 silver for the oil.
Yeah. Oh, I might do some more of them. What do you want then?
For at that price, nothing.
That was just for the oil, mate.
Well, I don't think what you charged me for a nice red wine.
Red wine? Afraid we're all out. Those boys over there drank the last bottle.
Oh, see, you're getting me angry. You're getting.
Calm down.
I'm getting you angry.
You would
Can we not start
angry.
this, please?
It's all right. In all fairness, I've had a couple of ales. I'm feeling quite good. No, I'm only in here for some information, fella. I've got no other problem. Just some info.
You don't want to drink? You got to have a drink.
I have a lovely glass of clear aqua.
Clear aqua, right. What the fuck's that then?
It's water.
He's asked for water.
Water, just say water. Fucking hell, mate. And he goes and gets some water out of a jug. Gives it
Man,
you in a cup.
Boyle's better than this. Boyle.
Boyle was helpful.
He was, yeah. I was getting ready to tell this guy some jokes. I don't think I'll bother.
Orcs was naturally defensive.
Orcs are natural arseholes.
Yeah.
That's a bit.
Right. Well, anything else? Give us a copper for that.
A copper result. Yeah, thanks.
Nice.
Cheers.
Right.
Not very much like.
How's a lizard folk came in here?
Yeah, he's in here all the time.
Well,
Yeah.
this is all the
good
time.
lad.
He's not in here now, is he?
He's not in here now. He's just gone to the toilet.
Ah, so he'll be back.
There he is. And he walks through the door.
Is he big? Is he small? Is he
He's massive.
shit?
He's massive. Almost Goliath size. People stop and they're like watching him walk past. There's the floorboards creak under his feet with every step. And he walks up to the bar and slams his hand on the table. And the orc guy, he's like, looks a bit worried. And he says, give me your acid. And he's like, and he pours him like some really strong stuff. It's like his strongest stuff, but this guy calls it acid. And he's like, he goes, excellent.
I take a couple of steps to my whatever direction he's not.
Yeah, he says, one more. And he gives him another one. And he goes and sits down on his own on a small table just behind you.
Pleasant fellas in this bar, aren't they?
He's quite a character. I'll give him that.
That's your lizard fella there.
Hmm.
No, been here not very long at all. You see, it came from outside. We've not had an outsider for hundreds of years.
Did he do anything else other than drink acid?
Well, he was working down the mines until they closed. He just tried to fit in. He doesn't really have anywhere to live. He seems to live outside.
Interesting.
Can always ask him to help.
I was going to say number 5. Do you reckon it's worth seeing if he wants to come along? Because he looks like he's a bit of muscle, at least, over the other guy.
Can always ask.
He's not exactly approachable, though, is he?
We can. Are you intimidated by him?
Just a tad. I mean, I'm only little. You know, this is a Goliath-sized lizard that drinks acid. Yes, I may be a little bit intimidated. If he punches me, chances are I'm looking up.
It's quite possible.
So it's you know, I've got to come up with something, an icebreaker for him.
Or we can just, just be upfront and ask him.
Yeah, you need a bit of it. You need a bit of an icebreaker. How much is that acid shit that you're drinking?
Well, I'll just give it to him for free because I'm shit scared of him.
I don't blame you. I'm not paying for all of them, but I will buy one.
You're going to have to make up what he's drank already.
I fucking ain't.
Well, that's the deal if you want to get him one.
But then I'm not buying him a drink.
Unless you're going to drink one?
Get my bollocks.
I ask how much is it for one?
For one?
Yes.
2 copper per shot.
How many shots
has he
had?
drunk?
Let's have a look here.
Jesus Christ.
He's had 8 shots.
So that's
over a silver. So silver and a half of. Yeah, I mean, it's not a lot. We're not rich yet, but it's not a lot of money, I suppose.
I will buy myself and him one. Do you want one, Seb?
No, I'm all right. I'll stick with being Aqua, thanks. I'm good.
So I'll just buy one for myself and one for him, just so I look more approachable. So
yeah, you can see that nobody else in this place is drinking this acid drink. It's just him. Even the tough guys that are hanging about, leaning against the wall, they're not drinking that. They're drinking like some ale or something. So you get one, and it comes to 18 copper pieces altogether as you buy yourself one and you cover his tab. And
so that's almost 2 gold.
No, 2 silver.
Gold.
Almost 2 silver.
I'll go give a gold.
A gold?
I gave 1 silver for the oil. I only have 1 silver left.
Yeah, well then just
split a gold. You give him a gold.
There's 10 silver to a gold.
So you give him, you give him a gold, and he gives you 8 silver back.
Cool.
So he shortchanged you a little bit.
Yeah.
So it'll pay for another couple of waters, wouldn't it?
And he goes, grabs the jug and refills your cup.
Better right all. You want to talk to me like shit, and I'll speak your language, mate. Fucking watching you.
Yeah.
I haven't got little man issues yet. That's gonna come. I'm sure of it.
He goes, I don't know what you seem quite interested in this lizard bloke. I mean, you've asked me about him, and now you've ordered the same drink as him, and nobody else has ordered that drink apart from him. Right? That's been on my shelf for 10 years.
So it's familiar. Good to know.
That's right. So, what are you looking to do with him?
Well, first things first, I want to take him on a nice boat ride around the lake. Then, when the moon is high and we're a little bit drunk, I'm going to ask him to marry me.
I think he'd probably bite your head off, mate.
Well, it won't be much of a honeymoon, will it?
I can't imagine so, no. What are you planning to do with this bloke? I might be able to offer you some help for a fee.
Yeah, for a fee. This guy's a bit scummy. I'm Miss Boyle. I'll show you what I'm going to do with this fella. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to hold his hand. I'm going to look into his eyes. I'm going to pass him one of these glasses of acid. And you watch. You just watch.
We're going to take one of the glasses of acid from my hand.
Yes. God help me. I'm just going to wander over to the table.
Oh, God.
I'm going to go with him, just in case.
I love the fact that he goes, oh, God, I might do something really good.
You might do, yeah, but... Yeah.
Oh, man, I haven't managed to do it yet.
You go with him, right. As you walk over,
the other acid.
You get like closer to the table and he notices you and he's like goes...
Calm down, I'm not here to hurt you.
He said,
I just brought you another round, bud.
I duck under the glass and kind of go, see? Friend.
He like grabs it and just throws it down.
It's very nice. If nobody's sitting here, I'll just take the pews. Thank you very much.
What do you want, little man?
Oh, I love that accent. It's very good. Well, first things first, I didn't really get to introduce myself. The name is Sebastian Short Up. That is the shortest of the short ups. That is me. But you look like a man that likes to laugh.
What do you want?
And, first things first, I'll tell you a joke. If you don't like the joke, right, then I will feed you an opportunity of a lifetime. And if you do like the joke, then I'll fuck off. See what I did there? Yeah. I'm not like those other guys over in that corner. I'm not no time waster. It's just a quick one. What did the lizard folk call a paladin with a spear in his chest? A holy knight. Thank you very much.
Performance. With nerves. I asked for it with nerves.
It's another 12. I'm sure my performance is +6. It is 18.
18. He doesn't laugh, but you can see a tiny, tiny grin in the corner of his mouth. Yeah.
I consider that respectable now. I hear through the vine of grapes. Ooh, breaking my desk. I hear through a vine of grapes that you used to work in the mines and are currently otherwise unemployed.
Who told you this?
That would be saying, and I'd be scared of you go and bite their head off. But I have a proposition for you.
Yes, I would bite their head.
Yes, well, I have a proposition for you.
What is proposition?
Well, generally missionary. Oh, proposition. Sorry.
What is this thing here that I look at? This metal thing made of what?
Everybody's all about you, Deathbot.
Hello.
Hello.
I am number 5. Why am I doing this? I'm sorry. My name is number 5. I class me as a warthog. An robotic there.
I have not seen anybody that look like you in the city.
I haven't. You're the first one I met so far.
as well. See, so you're both one of a kind.
Then we are brothers.
I accept that, and I'll give. If you want, I'll go give you my one, my acid.
Oh.
So-
Barman, one more.
One more.
He brings another one out, and he's like, gives Despot a nod and like downs it, and he expects Despot to down it as well.
Yeah, I'll go do the same. I'll follow through.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yay, that's what's going to
Question:
Yeah.
is it poison?
Poison and acid sort of thing. It was called acid. It's not really poison, it's more acid.
Yeah. Oh, that's 6 on my con save.
Oh, okay. So you drink this and it like goes like burns away some of the metal on your face and leaves you permanently scarred on your chin. Little man, I want you to do the drink as well.
I'm not much of a drinker. You wouldn't like me when I'm drunk.
Pathetic.
Yes, I agree. But this is why I avoid this kind of thing.
Why do you two approach me?
Well, I was giving you the proposition, and then you scarred my friend's face by making him drink his acid. But if your brother in arms, I'll let him tell you.
It is honorable. He has received a permanent scar out of respect.
So with respect, yeah, and with respect, you can drink mine.
No, you drink. Barman, 2 more. Barman brings over 2 more, no questions asked. Before we drink, tell me, nobody talks to me. Why do you talk to me?
But
What
we want to
is-
say welcome to the town, as you are a new member of the city. And then we heard your proposition, so we thought we could help.
Well, let us hear proposition from little man.
You want proposition from little man?
Little person, you are going to say to me.
I was, yes. And I love your accent, by the way. It's very nice.
Thank you.
So the proposition is if you're one of the miners that were down there and you're now unemployed because the mines have been depleted, we are taking a band of the other miners that were working, and we are going out and we are going to attempt to harvest the metal from a gorgon.
Oh, the Gorgon, I know it well.
So there you go. See, so we're going to take, with all the miners are taking all their digging stuff, and we're going to dig a big hole, lure it out so it falls in, and then we'll attempt to slay it so that we can harvest it for its metal wares. Therefore, you guys can make some money. And if we check out his cave, you never know, the cave might be an opening for a new mine that you guys could do yourself because you're owning it all on your lonesome, if you get my drift.
Oh, this is most dangerous. This is very dangerous.
It's high risk, high reward, my friend.
I like the danger. I like the risk. The mines are so boring. I hate digging in the mines day in, day out. No outside. No freedom. It is what I have to do to earn money for drink and food. I do not catch my food like I used to back in my younger days. I am very happy with this proposition you have proposed to me. I will accompany you, but first, you must drink.
I love this. She's adamant. That you'd be one of the Blood Brothers.
I'm not even going to consider trying to consume this. My constitution is pathetic. I am going to attempt sleight of hand.
He's watching you. In fact, he wants all of you to drink at the same time. What he's going to do.
Yeah, no, that's great. So if we're slamming as he goes up to do that.
All right. Before we do the drink, what is your names?
Well,
Number 5.
I did introduce myself already, but it's Seb or Sebastian short up, but you can call me Seb.
Oh, my name is Lisa.
Yes. We're finally gonna meet. This is the first time meeting Lisa.
I did guess by the voice.
Yeah, it's a shame Stefan wasn't here for it. He would have loved it. But now we must drink.
Yep.
Very, very well. Oh dear.
So no, that's con savings as well.
1, 2, 3. Down the hatch, as they say.
Yeah.
Drink. So you're doing a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Go on, him.
I'm not even going to attempt to. Didn't mean to roll that.
Got 19.
Mate, this green dice is scary.
Fuck's sake! Oh my god! You
This green dice is terrifying.
Right.
23.
So he like goes chucks it down, and he like looks directly at Despot, and you throw it down, and your internals like change color, the glowing bits of you in your eyes for like a split second, and then they go back to normal, and you shudder. As this acidic feeling goes down, and all you can hear from behind Seb is somebody behind him has taken this acid all over the back of the neck.
No.
And all his mates like, oh my god, what happened? He's like,
I'm sorry, this happens. It happens occasionally. Where am I coming from now? I'm getting up there now. Where's me list? And sorry, that happens occasionally. It's a terrible flatulence problem. I'm sorry. So sorry.
oh, this is your special skill.
What actually far?
You are a wizard, yes.
Well, I do know some magic.
Oh, very interesting. How much would you like to pay me for this service that I do for you?
It was paying you for the service. Well, it depends how much money we get for the Gorgon. It's a high risk, high reward. So once the Gorgon's down, we'll split it between all the workers and the chicken chokers.
Ah. Okay, I am in.
Oh shit.
He wants it for the pure challenge. What? What's up?
Oh, housemate. Dan got bit
By what?
by these snakes.
Oh, shit. Oh man. Well, yeah, Liz is in, and he's a beast.
It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I've got an accent now for some reason.
It's Draco.
No, because the gist is still there. It's yet I've got the gist. They do. They've been nice to meet you. But yeah, no, it's so good. It's so good that you've joined us. If you want to grab your tools and all your bits and pieces, meet us at the Hammer and Nail over that side of town.
Yes, I will meet you there. What time is this?
It's for 6-ish. That is when the big hand is on the 12 and the little hand is on the 6.
Oh, The round thing, like
Yes.
a pizza, like pizza.
The pizza with the numbers on it.
What are you
hell
doing,
was that?
Ray? What are you doing?
Peter!
I'm trying to put my thing on charge.
All right. It's like groin shot.
So
Almost put me off my Oreo.
I go now and collect my war gear.
oh,
Thank you for this opportunity, my friends. I
thank you
meet
for actually joining us.
He
I
said,
mean-
thank you for being such a lovely person.
It is my pleasure. I meet you at Sigjish,
Yes.
Sieges.
at the hammer and the nail.
Yes.
Right there. That's the plate.
Okay,
So we got ourselves an army.
I take my leave now. Goodbye.
Nice meeting you, Lisa.
And you, friends.
Oh, it's his friend, isn't it? That's so nice.
And he walks off. Everyone's like wary of him as he walks through.
What a nice bloke.
I know.
Barman's stunned that you managed to befriend him and that you drank that shit he was serving. The guy that was well dressed and like a bit dirty comes over and goes, "What the fuck are you doing, you two? He was supposed to be mine. I was working on him. I've got a business that I'm trying to run here. Why are you trying to muscle in on my area?"
What do you mean?
You're so funny. You were working a bit too slow for your own being then, weren't you, mate?
Well, he's a hard nut to crack. The name's Johan.
Yes.
Oh, you're Johan.
That's right. Johan, you heard of me?
It's
Saw your job.
You're Johan. You're from Sweden.
I don't know where this land is that you speak of, but
This is Johan Roundhouse.
no.
The bubble of
Listen, you've seen my flyers, yeah? You've seen my flyers around the
seen one
town,
of them.
around the city.
Yes, I've removed all of them.
So what the hell did you do that for? I told you guys I'm trying to run a business here.
Yes, and so are we. And he just joined ours. If you want to join ours as well, that's completely up to yours. I mean, it appears that your business doesn't seem to be going that well. If you can't get one fella sitting in a bar, and all you had to do was buy him a few glasses of acid. I mean,
No way, nobody approaches that guy. Listen, if you want swords for hire, I'm your man. I can get you the best guys to get out there and bring you back lots of treasure, make you a rich couple of guys. What the hell are you anyway? Looking at Despot.
hello.
Yes.
I'll like put my arm out, like just to shake hands. Say I'm a Warforge.
Oh, nice to meet you. Shakes your hand.
Yep.
Listen, right. The way I see it, you've taken my business. He was in my area. He would have been working for me if I'd had a little bit more time to work on him. So in my eyes, you owe me. Now, whatever you're doing, whatever your business is, I want to cut.
What about you join us and then you can get a cut?
Well, what are you doing? Propose something to me.
tell him nothing. Give him.
He's the man with the plan.
Yeah, give him nothing. So, I'll tell you what we're doing. We're traveling south, deep into the dark woods, right? There's this red glow, right? It's coming from a crater.
No!
Go on.
I'm not looking at you like.
Yeah.
Right, and in the
Right
crater,
on.
there's some lava, but in the lava there's a displacer beast. Now I know displacer beast pelts are worth a pretty penny on the old market. So if you want to make your money, send your adventurers there. That's the place where they're going to go. We're going there with an army, but I still don't think that we're going to make it back with everybody.
It's true. It's truth. So you're giving him. I thought you were going to deceive him. So yeah, give us a persuasion on this guy.
I don't know why I keep checking. I know what everything is. 23.
23. That might just be a profitable venture for me. Got a few guys lined up. You have a look over your shoulder and there's like a bloke with like a bin lid on his head as a helmet. Just idiots from the mines with their pickaxes and shovels. He's like, maybe those are the guys for the job. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It's a pleasure meeting you. However, I see you here again.
It's not a problem. And yeah, if I will be sure to come and see you again, Mr. Johan from Sweden, and we will talk about some business once we have reconvened after our present adventures.
And let me know how that lizard guy gets on when he gets out to whatever you're doing.
Oh, I sure will.
Thank you very much. Take my leave.
Yay.
Again, it sounds like something related to Ron Roundhouse.
He's just a sleazeball.
Like Johan Roundhouse.
Johan Roundhouse. He's not black.
No.
Ron was black.
Yes, he definitely was.
But he could be adopted. Adopted the Roundhouse name.
Could be. Yeah, this guy is like he doesn't seem like a legitimate businessman, but he's trying his best to run a business in a way with whatever he can get his hands on.
Yeah, I mean, many reasons why I sent them down south. Number one, there's a displacer beast. Number two, it's filled with kobolds. So
And kobolds are dicks.
no bastards, kobolds are bastards.
Yeah, they are.
I was being more tame.
So it's the choices of it is the kobolds are either going to fill their bellies full of somebody else.
You look over his shoulder and you see him like huddling a group together, and he seems to be like getting their interest and selling whatever you've sold to him.
The bards that were in the corner,
Yeah,
they still there drinking red wine.
they are. Yeah, they just got their feet up. One of them's sort of playing a tune, not really a tune, just practicing some riffs on his lute. There's a couple of them are talking to each other. One of them is like trying to make up some lyrics.
No, I'm going to leave them. I was going to do something else, but no, I'm going to leave them.
So apart from that, you've got your drinks, and it's only about an hour has passed, really. So say it's about 1 o'clock.
Do you want to go see how, not Mr. Pierce, but talk to the school? Find out the reason?
No, you don't have to do anything. You can just wait and say you're going to chill out somewhere until.
I was thinking about the other stuff that we're going to do. I mean, the farmers have asked for us to go there in a week. We've done the Johan bit. We picked up the little van. Yeah, we can just eat, chill, and prep.
Cool.
So eat, chill, and prep, and it gets to around 6-ish.
How many people are there?
So you head down, yeah?
Yeah, well, we're going to be at the Hammer and Nail. It was our bloody plan, so. And effectively, I'm the only one that knows the way back to the Gorgon Cave.
Really? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
So excluding Liza, there are 30 that have turned up.
Well, that's all right. It's more than I was expecting.
You've not lost many at all. And they're all ready to go. They're all outside. They're all like chatting amongst each other. Nobody's near Liza. Liza's just standing there looking around, looking a little bit awkward. And it's mainly gnomes and dwarves.
It's fine. It's pretty much all we need. So, right. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. I am Sebastian. This is number 5.
Hello.
The very large lizard folk to my left. Some of you may know him from Inside the Mind. This is Lither. We will be the lead on this as we head out the north gate and lead you to the Gorgon's cave. The idea is to stay quiet, keep it lean, mean, and keen. We're going to be digging a hole deep enough to keep the Gorgon in. And if we get done quick enough, we're going to put some, if memory serves me correctly, and I'll do this while we're walking now.
All right.
So we'll start heading off on it's like
To the north gate.
Yeah, it was the north gate. While we're digging the hole, once we're finished, I want some of you to be sharpening some sticks. So in the bottom of the hole, we're going to put some up spikes, because remembering that the underneath of the Gorgon was rusted and showing flesh.
Yeah.
So as the Gorgon falls in,
Thought you'd forgotten about that.
pierced. No. No. Not, I ain't drunk that much rum yet. Yeah, so the idea is pierce the underside of the Gorgon.
What assurances do we have?
Whoa.
What kind of assurance would you want?
Well, health, really.
That's insurance. I haven't got any insurance for you. The only assurance is if you do a good job, you're going to earn some money out of it. If you do a bad job, you ain't got to worry about money no more.
Okay. They're just like chucking random questions at you as you're walking along, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, I've told you what a Gorgon is.
A Gorgon is a big.
It's not on my database because I haven't met one.
A Gorgon is a big bullock with big bollocks.
I know about kobolds. I know about displaced beast because I met them, so it's in my database.
Yeah,
Gorgon,
yeah.
not so much.
I'll start thinking through the wind, through the woods, through the darkness and the shadows. Sorry.
You head to the north gate, and the old man with a scroll is there, and there's a guard there as well now, because there is a newly established guard force, as you remember. And he's like, "Oh, where are all you going?"
We're going for a midnight picnic.
Right, this might take a while. Name, district, and he goes through it all with everybody, and it takes a while to get through everybody. Like it's talking a good 45 minutes to an hour.
That's fine.
And like one at a time, they come out. There's you guys are the first ones out, and like as the workers come out, as they're waiting for everybody else, they sort of make their own little groups and sit down and start like throwing stones at a helmet or whatever, and
Thanks,
just
Alex.
yeah, pretty much just chilling out. Lizzer on his own, but Lizzer is alert. He's standing up, and it looks like he's sniffing the air.
Good to have.
He's excited.
I like Lizard.
Anything at the moment, Lisa?
No, nothing I can smell on the air.
Hopefully, little man will show us the way.
Yeah, well, you know, I know the way there. It's why I chose to leave pretty early so that we still had a little bit of light, even though it's nearly 7 o'clock now. Trying to get
Summertime though, so it stays light until say about 9 o'clock. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it was about a 2-hour journey to it. If I remember correctly. So that will take us to 9 o'clock, which is just as the light starts to go down, right?
Yeah. Oh, are you sure you know the way through the long grass?
It's right. It's really easy, Lither, right?
Yes.
Right. It's do this. Right. I'm good.
This is what I was going to suggest.
Yeah, it's fine. I read your mind, mate. The kindred spirits we are, bruv. Kindred spirits.
We work well as a team, no?
Exactly. You keep sniffing, but mind you don't sniff too much down there. You might not like it.
I believe this is the last one through the gate.
Marvelous.
Brilliant.
In that case, we want to head that way in the old growth.
How so you're leading with Liza, and then where are you gonna be? Where's Despot gonna be?
I'll probably be behind them, or either
Behind them.
halfway. So, like, got a section of miners, me, and another section of miners, so you can see both ends.
Right.
Because
Okay.
all the miners are tiny.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd rather let them know, there's the other team, so the other team can see us. Then,
Mm. Yeah.
if one section gets lost,
We'll try and do lots of that. This way.
you get the gist now why I'm going through being the middle guy.
Yeah. This works. It works, and we'll take 5 minutes there. Yeah.
Yay.
Cool.
Oh, almost pressed end. You're walking through the long grass, and you travel about 7 miles. You get to just before the lair of this creature. That's before your army marching its way across the grassland. At this point, it's about 9 o'clock almost. So
is it still dark?
So it's like twilight at the moment. It's getting dark, but that was a fast march. It was a forced march. So these guys are like, oh, bloody hell. Oh. You can tell we've been out in the mines for a while.
Let's take it in shifts. Whoever's that still can do it, let's make a start. And the others can rest up.
Well, those that are resting start sharpening sticks.
Right, you are. You heard him, lads. Let's get sharpening. Start finding dead wood, whatever they can find. Start sharpening branches.
Right, those of you that are digging,
start digging, and the night rolls in. Where are you all positioned? So there's guys digging, and what are you doing exactly?
I'm going to be assisting them because I can mold earth.
Very nice. So you're like breaking it all up so it's easier to dig.
Yeah.
How big is this hole that you're digging?
The width of the cave is width for the cave. It's going to be, so knowing the size of this creature, because I had this thing pretty close to my nose. They're heavy, they can't jump. So we're making it about 12 feet across, and we're going to dig as deep as we can. But again, we're making this guerrilla warfare trap. As opposed to a hole that it gets stuck in, we're making a guerrilla warfare trap.
Okay, so you're digging away, and what's like, so Despot is helping, what's Seb doing, and what have you got Liza doing?
So Liza is over the top of the cave.
He's over the top of the cave. Oh, so he's in okay, yeah. He's on top of the cave. They're digging away. What's Seb doing?
I'm on guard in the cave mouth.
You're on guard in the cave now. Right. Okay then. So there's no activity at all in this area whatsoever. You see Liza sniffing the air. As you can hear the pickaxes and shovels going behind you as it gets darker.
Interesting. Lisa, what are you smelling, Liza?
Nothing. No. Nothing at the moment.
Nothing at the moment.
Mm.
Oh, how's the hole looking?
4 hours pass.
How's the hole looking?
The hole is about halfway there.
There's a little bit more. How's the
Then I-
team looking?
Oh, you hear, from the hole. Like, my foot, he's put a pickaxe through it. Oh, you bleeding idiot.
I'm going to ask a really silly question now. Why?
Digging in the dark.
But they're not digging in the dark. They're miners. I told them to bring all their equipment, including lanterns, candles, stuff to work by night.
Oh, okay, I'll give you that then. But he's still got a pickaxe through the foot.
Shut up, you fool!
Your mistake. Screaming. You look at
I
Liz,
would-
it's like sniffing a
I
little bit
will-
harder.
After hearing that, I will try and cast Goodberry. And I got like that's 10.
I'm going to fix his foot.
But no, but
Just stick a
It'll
berry in there. It'll be all right.
no.
I'm joking. Get away, cat.
Yeah, pussy.
I say this might not take away the pain, but we'll try ease it.
Hmm.
If they put some dirt in it, you'll be fine.
And I'll give him one berry. And I'm gonna say, I think this is the best sign that let's change places. You go up and rest, and the other team come down. If everyone's gonna get injured.
Oh, I would have. I'm going to assume that they would have done that anyway at some point. But fine, it's okay.
Yeah, they've been swapping. They made up their own little like sub teams that rotate round. That's the end of that team's shift. And
Try go ask someone to go patch you up, mate.
oh, God bless you. God bless you, son. Ah!
So we've got 30 guys digging a hole. We're only halfway for 4 hours. That's terrible.
Yeah, I mean the size of the hole. So it would take inexperienced people to dig a 6 foot by 6 meter by 1 meter trench, 4 meters deep, 4 hours normally. Now you've got lots of people, experienced people, so you're doing quite well. They continue digging. A couple more hours pass. Give us a perception roll.
All I see is dirt.
16.
All right. Okay, Liza smells something, and you, Sebastian, hear movement in the long grass around where the digging is happening. It's not powerful in any way that you could relate it to the Gorgon, but you can hear fast movement around the dig site.
Do I hear it? Or am I too deep?
What did you get? You just said you would.
I didn't roll.
You didn't
I
roll?
thought-
No, yeah. Do me a perception roll.
10.
10, you don't hear it.
He's like, Lizard, what can you see up there?
I no see, I smell.
Well, what are you smelling then?
Creatures in the
Kobolds.
grass.
Kobolds are bastards.
No kobold.
No kobolds.
Get them to defend themselves quickly.
Oh, bollocks. Men to arms!
They're like, huh? Half
Pick
of them
your
are in
fucking
the...
weapons up and get rid of
Do I hear Sebastian shouting that out?
Yeah.
And then I'll go say, quickly evacuation procedure.
Okay. As you get out the hole and you can hear through the grass. And because it's dark, you think you see something shoot past quite high up. Something thinnish running past. And you hear, and then
sorry, it's been a while since I've eaten.
you hear these noises coming from all directions around you. You don't know what to think of what it is. What are you doing? Go away, cat. You're really annoying.
I've got 30 guys with their weapons up in the air ready to...
And lanterns.
Chickens.
So half of them are in the hole.
Or half the lanterns.
A lot of the lanterns are in the hole. There was like a couple of torches like pegged into the ground around where they're sort of chilling out.
It's what we're supposed to do. You guys in the old keep digging. You guys that are sitting over there, grab your...
I already asked them to go do evacuation.
Well, they're silly. Don't get them to evacuate. We need the old dog.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
From the guys from the group that are resting, a couple of them come over to Despot and like, somebody's just grabbed him. Somebody's grabbed him in the long grass.
I stay away from the long grass and I'll like light a torch and try and go find him.
It's taking him off. It's taking him off. It's my brother.
Yes, I will try and find your brother. Just stay away from the long grass.
We're in the long grass.
Is it all long grass where we are?
Yeah, where the hole is.
What, right in the mouth of the cave?
Oh, you're doing it in the mouth of the cave?
Yeah, so where you got the mouth of the
shit,
cave?
my mistake. Okay, so the chilling team are over by the long grass. One of them gets dragged into there.
No, okay.
And I gotta say, get out of the long grass, and I will try and find his brother. Light a torch and do I see any drag marks?
Yeah, you see where the grass has been disturbed, and you can hear the movement, the fast movement in the grass around you now.
Yeah, don't be in the grass.
From behind,
I'm already am trying to find the little guy's brother.
you're following the track, and it goes off a little way, and then after a while, it stops.
Have I seen the guy?
Give us an investigation.
Investigation. Yeah, 17.
17. We've got some feedback then. You look around, you feel like you must be gone. There's no way you could just walk around in this grass aimlessly. And then out of nowhere, he pops up and he's like, "Oh, get me back! Get me back!"
I'll get him. I'll even put him on the fireman's carry if I have to, so he's nowhere near the tall grass.
He's like hobbling as you're carrying him.
I make my way back.
You make your way back. You get to the edge of the grass, and something grabs you on the shoulder.
I'll just as soon as I feel something grab me, I'll just go try chuck the guy off my shoulder so someone can catch him, so he ain't in danger.
Okay, yeah.
That'll be my reaction.
All right, then. You chuck him off, and you start to get dragged back a little bit. But gives a strength saving throw.
Fucking hell. As a 6.
You continue to get dragged into the long grass as that guy, like panicking, runs back towards the group. Liza and Seb both see this happen. Liza like jumps off, and he goes, "Sebastian, you see this?"
I do, but I'm not. I'm going to be no good to him. Go and help him.
I go.
I'm going to keep an eye out for the big one that's in the cave, hopefully.
Liza runs after you.
Cool.
You look around and you can see it's like this big, tall bird thing that's grabbed you by its beak.
Oh, he grabbed me because I'm a shiny thing. It's a giant magpie.
It's grabbed you and it's just attacking you. So it is going to. Well, let's roll for initiative first. So he's got you grappled at the moment.
That's a 10.
10, okay. I beat you.
Good to know.
Okay, Liza beat all of them. Liza dashes his full distance into the long grass and catches up to you and swings with his halberd.
He's got a halberd. Nice.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, a glaive. He's got a glaive.
Okay.
Yeah, he swings with his glaive, his like primordial styled glaive. And misses this creature, just like slices loads of grass off. The creature drops you and attacks you. It's just in a craze. It attacks you for a nat 1.
Put my shield out. Start picking out the shield.
Yeah.
Just for flavour.
What do you do?
So it's my turn.
That's right.
Put half my movement stat, get back up.
Yep.
And with all that acid I drank with Lisa, I think I can use it into my store into my hand, and we'll try punch it with primal savagery, which is my cantrip.
Yeah.
So let's see if this works. That's an 18 plus 6.
Yes, that definitely works.
So that will be 1d10 of acid damage. That is 5 points of acid damage.
Okay, right. Let's go into a real combat with everybody involved, shall we?
Yeah, but as a bonus action, can I register this person in my database, this creature, as a bonus action?
Yes, you can identify it as an Axebeak.
Cool.
Nothing like something from a multiverse, eh? These monsters from the multiverse, man, there's some really weird shit in there.
Yeah, I know. I haven't got that. This is actually from no, this is from Basic Rules.
No, Axebeak ain't a basic monster. It's a new one.
Yeah, this is Basic Rules, page 118.
No.
Could be confused.
But the Axebeaks are in the multiverse. The models have literally only just been released
Have they?
in the Fizban's Treasury of Dragons.
Yeah.
The newest release wave of figures, and the axe beak is in there.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you my one of my finer. Oh no, I'll give you the shitter grasslands map.
But the interesting thing is the axe beak was originally back 1993 cartoon called Quest for Camelot.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, I remember that.
I remember that actually.
We all remember that weird chicken that he threw in with an axe.
Yes,
Yeah. Well, there it is, an axe beak right there.
love it.
Ray, share this feed. Hang on. Oh, come on, brain. Do some stuff. Right.
Left.
Up. Just want to join in.
To right further. Right there. Oh, we dig the whole night through. We dig. That's what we like to do.
Come on, fucking hell.
I'll pay 2 bits to see your tits because we dig.
What the fuck?
Well, because we dig in a shovel and a pick in a mine. In a mine where 1,000,000 diamonds shine.
Right, so you're in this battle because it's massive, this map.
That's an Oviraptor. Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah, it's just whatever.
It's a dinosaur. Yeah, go on, carry on.
Oh, it is one of the pictures they gave from D&D 5e.
Yeah, and I'm just looking for your tokens. Oh yeah, I did like new tokens. So let's say Seb is up there. It's quite a big map. This.
I'm not a Arab
Eastern
anymore.
dude. Yeah. Let's have a look at one for a lizard.
For Lisa.
I actually typed lizard.
Oh, look at that. We can see all the stuff that he's bought in the past.
So look here. This is a
I know where the
terrible.
name came from. Lovely.
What's that?
I said now I know where his name came from.
Whose?
Praise.
There you go.
Bloody Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pretty much.
Oh, right.
I forgot I done it on Albert.
You what?
Forgot I done it. Searched my character's picture.
I was just
the
looking
same
all,
shared page.
I was just watching all of Ray's previous searches.
So it's a pretty big map. So if you want to zoom in a little bit just on where the tokens are, so you can use all of the tokens.
Yep, I need to remember how to do that. Not like that. Fuck. Was it shift plus? Yeah, there we go. Any closer?
Just up a little bit because we've got Sebastian in the scene as well. Yeah, there we go. Right. That's the end of the round. Unless Sebastian, do you want to roll initiative, see where you go in? Or are you not getting involved?
I might as well have initiative rolled just in case. You're going to like my initiative, though.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. 22.
22. Okay.
Damn.
Let's write these down. It's my initiative tracker. This is an unexpected combat, actually. I know I set it up, but still unexpected. Everything's unexpected in this. Right. So you had a 22. Come on. And Despot had a
10.
10. All right, cool. Top of the round with Seb then.
Can I see the head of this giant bird? Because you did say that we could see him over the top of the grass.
Yes.
Okay. Too far away to do anything useful. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Now, okay, according to that map, I'm only like 35 feet away.
Yep, that's right.
Need to get some long distance stuff. Pretty sure long distance. You're just a rip off of a really old cartoon. There. Yeah, yeah, WizKids.
Missed that. That's my childhood.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. No problem. Can't imagine it's very good. Let's 15.
Passes, nothing happens.
Oh my god.
I'm a level 1 bard. What do you expect?
Yeah, but this thing is like just a plus 0 for wisdom.
Well, some might, but what does that mean? No, I mean nothing.
All right then. So this thing is gonna run down to Despot and try and grab him again. Liz is gonna have an attack of opportunity, which he misses. Fucking hell. And I need you to roll an athletics or acrobatics to get out of this grapple. To avoid being grappled.
Cool, that's a 14.
14, yeah. It tries to grab you with its beak again, and you just like bat it away. And it goes to Liza. Right, I need to get... He rolled nat 20.
Hey!
2 shit rolls and then nat 20.
Makes everything better.
Yeah, so he attacks with his glaive for 1d10 plus 2, 12. Fucking hell, top scorer again. It's double damage, isn't it? Oh, 13. A 1 and a 10. So he does 13 damage to this axe beak. You already did 9 damage, was it?
That was 5 damage, acid damage.
5 damage. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, that takes us to Yeah, so he's like hacked into the side of it, and it like gushes out blood. Along where he saw where you done it in with the acid, and it saw a vulnerability and slashed into that bit. Saw an opportunity to slash into the side of it, and he did so, and it started gushing out, and it like cowers and tries to run away from you, giving you an attack of opportunity.
Yep. Just about to use my club. That is a 14 plus 3, so 17.
Yes.
So
Hits.
1d4. I got max damage, so that's 5.
Oh, 5.
Points of
You got a
bludgeoning.
+1. Oh,
Yeah.
you're lucky because that is its hit point. Left the rest of its hit points. So, how do you finish it off?
So, how tall is it from me?
Sorry,
How tall is the axe beat from compared to me?
it's large creature, so it's about 10 feet high. Let's say.
Okay. Then I'll go try and with the wound try and bash it in there. Oh,
Okay.
bash it in, but that area just swing at the gash.
Yeah. So you hit it, and as you hit it, it just opens up the wound, and its internal organs just like pour out as it's running away, and you just hear a thud in the grass beyond where you are as it drops to the ground and dies. You can still hear a lot of movement in the grass and squawking.
So that wasn't the only one. Do you think we can salvage the meat or the beak?
You can
'Cause
do.
it might be useful for Billy.
Oh yes.
The beak of an axe beak.
Yes. So that eventually that squawking and the movement in the bushes sort of it disappears.
Should I go? I'll probably ask Lisa to assist me to drag the bird back. Because then we can either salvage food or probably something there can be something for a pretty penny.
All right,
Like
cool.
Feathers and so on.
Yeah. You can stop the feed then. Right, so you drag it back, manage to do it, and
Thanks for Lisa.
as you're doing this, the guys are still working and they're a little bit shaken, and some of them say, "I didn't sign up for this. It's too dangerous out here." What have you look?
Those giant birds over there are nowhere near as scary as what might come out of this cave.
Yeah, but you know what you're doing, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
So why didn't you have any defences out, knowing there's bloody giant birds trying to kill us?
Well, in all fairness, I didn't know the giant birds were in there. They were thrown at us at last squawkings, see, rather than last knockings, because they're birds. The last squawkings by the voice in the sky. I didn't know they were coming. We had no inkling that they were in there. The last time we came here, bastard kobolds were in there, and we dealt with them pretty easily. But no kobolds, giant birds. Didn't know that. Didn't know it was going to happen. I'm concerned about getting you guys the money in your pocket by the big bullock thing that's in there.
Well, listen here, it's the middle of the night, and we're digging in unknown territory outside of the safety of our wall.
Yes.
And you're not defending us. You look like able-bodied men.
Well, I've got to be honest with you. Wait. Don't you start getting ratty with me. Right? That's why we got Lizard with us. Do you see him? Just pow, deals with it. That's why he's there.
What about poor old Brian, though? Look at him. His leg's done. He's not working anymore.
Well, then we'll just have to make sure we get his wife out working properly. I.e., she's the right old goer.
God, I can't believe he just said that.
Tell me I'm lying.
Do we come back as soon as we sit here, Sebastian trying to grab someone's wife?
Yeah.
No,
Are
I'm not
you-
trying to grab his wife.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen?
Put her out of work.
Well, it's a bit dangerous out here, is all we're trying to say. And we need a bit of protection. We thought you could sort us out. But at the moment, we just got injuries. Dave's had a pick through his foot. Brian's had his leg chopped off.
Is anybody dead?
No, but
Well, then it could be worse.
You're right. It could be worse. We got the rest of this bloody hole to dig.
Well, then you better move sharpish. Otherwise, shit's going down.
What if one of those stupid birds come back? What are you going to do about it? They're not
Don't go in the grass.
If we avoid the grass, that would be helpful. And I don't think they're gonna come because we already took one of their mates. I think that's scared them off.
Gives a persuasion, Despot.
There needs to be an insult roll.
It's intimidation, isn't it?
Or insults.
It got 14 on my persuasion.
It's not going to cut it. They're outside the wall. They've never been outside before. They're digging. They've been attacked. They've been force marched to this area. And they've been digging for 4 hours. They're tired. They're hungry. And they're not really thinking that you guys are doing a very good job of protecting them. And you can see them all like muttering to each other, like, "Oh, I say we just make for the gate. Just go back. It's not worth it. It's not worth it."
This is your best chance. Hey, I'm good. I'm going to do this now. This is what I'm hearing. This is your best chance of earning money and getting any kind of copper in your pockets. And you're willing to give up because one bird got one fella's leg.
Now, we've had cave-ins in the mines, but we've never had to worry about being pursued by vicious creatures.
They're not that vicious. They're just protecting their land. Get away from the long grass because they're not going to come out of it. Right? Concentrate on what you're going to earn from this, not what is going to be grabbing you from that grass.
Persuasion.
Yeah, my persuasion. Tosses. Green dice. Don't fail me now. Lowest roll of the night, but still with a +6. 16.
Okay, 16 does it. 14 was close. 16 made it. They're like, look at each other and they're like, "Oh, we're halfway there. We might as well just carry on." You keep your eyes open, though, little
Will
man.
do.
Oh yeah, my eyes are going to be open all night.
Will do.
And you get that big lizard bloke right on point. Get him out watching the area. I'm not having any of my men go down again. Not that they're my men, but they're my
I was
boys.
going to say, who's men?
I understand. If it makes anything better, whatever is left from that bird, that can help go towards any bills for you guys.
No, I'll make a mean berry crumble.
Oh yeah, we've heard about that. Yeah, lovely. Right, let's get on with it then, lads. And they start digging.
I'm still looking around, but I'm gonna go help the geezer who lost his leg. I try to stop the bleeding, or
I'll give some
so
medicine
on.
check.
I've got nothing to offer any of these people.
Medicine's actually not bad. That's an 18.
That's good. You manage to create a splint and splint his leg and bandage him up, and he's very thankful for the effort you've made, and it eases his pain a little bit. And he's able to get back up and start handing tools down the hole to other people.
You don't strain yourself.
I'm going to do my part tonight.
And that's commendable. Just take a rest when you need it, okay?
Commendable.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
I was thinking,
You what?
I'll try find like a broken stick so I can use it as like a walking frame.
Oh, that's nice of you. Yeah. Find a stick. There's lots of sticks. Shut up on one end.
None of those, but one of any other branches that we're not going to use, we can give him as a other support.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, they've gone out, they've collected sticks from the surrounding area, because this is, if you remember, the area is like quite tall trees, quite tall, thick trees, and a lot of fallen branches, a lot of fallen wood around the area, with long grass sort of surrounding it as well. Give us a perception roll, everybody.
16.
21.
Oh, very, very nice. You both. So Despot hears squeaking and thudding in the ground. He can feel a very subtle thud in the ground every now and again. Seb hears the squeaking, which is familiar to him.
Well, of course it is. It's the rubbing of the rusty metal parts of the bollocky bull.
But it's not coming from within the cave.
Of course it's not. Because why in God's name would it be sleeping in its cave at night? God.
And looking at Lisa is looking out for birds. He is not very perceptive at the moment.
Good to know. I will try and signal the others to get out. I'm thinking it's an.
You can hear it in the far, far distance, just barely, and you can feel the thudding, just barely, in the ground, knowing that this is a heavy beast. It's going to be, you're going to probably feel something like that.
I'll still give the guys down below, heads up.
What do you want them to do?
Can I judge that whereabouts?
They are almost finished.
Best that they got, but the area that they got now, just try to get out and just chuck the sharpened sticks in.
Is that what you want to do?
Because I don't want them to be stuck in there, and the ball happens to fall in.
It's up to you. I don't like. Just do whatever you want.
So I'm going to protect suggest the people to get out, and just for protection, just chuck the sticks in. Hopefully they'll, be in ground. Right.
So they're going to plant them in the holes. Yeah, they're going to actually put them in properly, not just chuck them in.
No, you get to,
yeah.
Stop what you're doing. Try to put
all those lovely sharpened sticks laying on the floor. Yeah,
Yeah, there is a big pile of them because it's been probably about 6 hours now. From
Yeah.
No, I meant just throwing them in the hole. And just be
I
like-
don't know how to do guerrilla warfare.
So they,
Oh yes, we put all the sticks pointed upwards.
So yeah, I'll suggest that to the people and try and get out as
They-
soon as possible.
In the war with America in Vietnam, the Vietnamese would coat the sticks in feces.
yeah, it's horrendous, isn't it?
It's
They would
vile.
infect the wound.
That was
Smart, no?
well, yeah, great idea. I'm glad that's why the Americans called it a draw. They
Beasted.
they got battered, but yeah, yeah, guerrilla warfare, mate. They did some great stuff
I know, yeah.
with sticks and mud mostly.
I know, yeah. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. These guys, they start, like, they get the orders from number 5 and they start putting the sticks down. One of them's like, he's not ready yet.
And it's better that you don't, as the best that you can do at the time that you're given. I'd rather you be able to see, see something than nothing at all.
Right. Yeah, right. Come on, lads, hurry up. We're gonna get it done.
I'm like there helping, bringing it, parting it down.
They're sticking these sticks into the mud deep, as far as they can get them. There's loads, and they managed to like cover the base in these sticks. This thudding, now Seb starts to feel the thud in the ground. Everybody starts to feel it. People are sort of looking around, a little bit wary of what's going on, and the squeaking is a lot more apparent now.
Right, guys. Oh, get yourself up above the cave where what's his chavvy was, where Lither was.
Visa.
Yeah, get yourselves up above the opening.
With me, you there? No, you there?
Duck down and Margaret. How tall was the opening?
10 feet.
10 feet. I'm going to use my whip. And I'm going to throw my whip up. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. And I'm going to get my ukulele out and I'm going to put my candle on the end of the ukulele like I normally do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stand in the mouth of the cave, just playing a tune.
Why do I feel like you're going to do Lilo and Stitch? Alola Hoy.
I'm not going to dance with it, but yeah, it's the I'm just going to stand in the mouth of the cave, singing about a giant pair of bollocks. Why not?
I got a lovely batch of coconuts. So, as soon as
Yeah, no, he's got a lovely pair of bollocks. There they were, rubbing on my face.
So there you're standing there singing this song and you hear the squeaking, and then eventually you see the silhouette of the beast coming out of the trees dead ahead into this open sort of churned up ground. It walks straight towards you and is about 100 feet away. You can see its glowing green eyes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue. Everybody up on the top is out of the way and safe and quiet, I hope. And I just me and my candle in the opening of his cave.
I will hold an action. If he's like 30 feet away from me and close to the hole, I'll mold earth so he slips in.
He charges directly at Sebastian at an extremely high speed, faster than you've ever seen any creature move before. The ground is vibrating. A couple of the guys that are hiding on top of the cave are like almost losing their footing. One falls over, but is grabbed by his friend and is hanging there as this tank of a creature goes straight towards Seb. I'm going to do a perception roll here.
Mooka laka hickey, come on, you want to slay me? Past the hind, you dick. Dun, 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 dun.
Is he close enough?
He gets right up to it, he spots it, and he tries to stop. And he's sliding along on his hind legs.
Mold earth, just in case.
Mold earth, okay.
That's 5 foot, so 1 cube, 1 5-foot cube is excavated, so he can
Okay.
makes it more worse for him.
And what is Seb doing at this
Oh,
time?
there's not a lot else I can do other than standing as opening the cave, playing my ukulele.
Okay, so this thing is sliding towards you, and it's going to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because of the mold earth. And it slides, and it looks like it's going to stop. You cast mold earth, and it just like slips even further and straight into the trap. It lands in. It lets out this almighty roar. And green smog starts to fill the hole right in front of Seb. What is Seb doing?
Now he's going to climb up his, his whip that he's put there, because that doesn't look like he's pleasant.
You can still hear like thrashing around and cries of pain from this beast. Despot can look down and see that it's still alive, but impaled in many different places, wounded but enraged. Give us an acrobatics, I'll say, for this one.
What, me?
Climb up the whip.
No, acrobatics.
Oh, you.
Acrobatics. Acrobatics is good. That's a 1, so reroll.
Use your luck.
I'm going to reroll that. Oh, that's okay. No, that's fine. That gives you something 13 acrobatics plus 5, 18.
18 is very good. You managed to climb up, scramble up really fast up to the top, and you are just watching it at the moment. As you look to your left, the guy who was hanging on to his friend loses grip and he falls. And you watch this terrified person fall into the smog. And as he falls through the smog, you can see him turn to stone and smash on the ground where the bull is thrashing around.
Quite sure why that was necessary, but sure.
So I'm going to go test something. If it petrifies people in the mist, I want to go see if it's flammable. If it's gas. So I'm going to go light a torch and like chuck it in just to go see if it is flammable.
Oh, let's have a look. You got a 38% chance that it's flammable.
Cool. That works.
It is not flammable. It falls in and does not catch light. This thing's thrashing around. It's going to try and jump out.
I cast sleep.
Extremely heavy. Go on then.
I'm going to cast sleep, because if I put him to sleep, then hopefully he just hit points and he dies snoring. Because I'm assuming the spikes and everything through his rusted bottom half have actually wounded him, yeah?
Yeah. Like
It
massively wounded him. Get out of the way, cat.
Can't remember how many dice.
Really wounded him, and he's just enraged and in pain and is just trying to get out. Panicking animal.
Oh my god, what is going on? Hit points equal. Yeah, that's great. I can't remember how many dice it is. Oh wow. 6, 12, 6, 12, 18. 23, 29.
29
Mm.
does not put him to sleep. All of the thundering around in this pit causes some more of these guys to lose their footing, and some of them are hanging onto the edge. 2 of them hanging onto the edge. Some others like almost fall and like pull them back, and then so one of the blokes is like, "Get back from the edge, you idiots! Get back! What are you doing? It's not that interesting," even though it's really interesting. And 2 of them are hanging on for dear life, going, "Oh my god!" Terrifying.
Try and move my full movement towards them just to see if I can save them.
Yeah, you can. They're not too far from you.
So yeah, I'll do that. Go over just to go save them. They do fall.
Okay, so you can assist. There's one like either side. They're not like together. So you save one of them, pull one up, and he's like, "Oh, thank you, thank you," and walks off with the rest of his guys.
Where's Lisa?
Gorg,
Where's Lisa?
Lisa, what goes?
No,
What?
I just want to know where.
Oh, he's
Lisa
with you.
is.
Yeah, he's with you. Do you want to use him?
You have any plans on sorting this out? Any plans?
Kill the beast. It is wounded. It will die. It is stuck in the hole. Yes.
Yes, it is. But the problem is the gas.
Oh,
Going in the gas, you turn to stone.
You throw stuff, I did. You got anything to throw, I did.
Yeah, I've got something to throw out here.
Liza helps the other guy up, and he goes, "Oh, look, it tried to climb out."
Constitution saving throw for the fatally wounded Gorgon, please.
All right. It got an 8.
All right, it failed. Woo-hoo.
What does that mean then?
It means that I'm going to do something magical with my ukulele, and I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Oh, baby.
Because it emanates from me. He's 10 feet below me.
That's right.
I've got a 15-foot cube, so he's well in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll bang a Thunderwave out of my ukulele, the same one that blew a hole through my apartment wall. I had 12 points of thunder damage.
How does it look?
Well, how does my thunder damage look?
Yeah, how does your thunder look?
It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one to do with a ukulele. So with a ukulele, I've got to probably get the old hands going. Quivering palm technique on my ukulele, you see. That's what it is. So fast fingers. And as the strings reverberate at such a high speed, they let out a wave of sound.
Okay, the wave of sound hits this creature and like pushes him further down onto the spike. It lets out a huge roar of pain, and in its frantic state, it slowly like climbs out, kicking its hind legs to climb out on the side, and it gets out eventually, but is extremely injured. Very, very heavily injured, but enraged, and it's sort of stumbling around outside the pit on the side opposite to the cave, and is sort of like not blinking with its eyes together, but sort of like blinking, like off, you know what I mean, like not blinking at the same time. and then looks around, tries to get its bearings. What are we doing?
So you're close to it.
It's just out. Yeah, it's just out of it.
So hind legs, mold earth again. Just like slipping back in.
Okay, he's going to do a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
He got I can't mention dexterity is very good. He got a 6, so he slides back in and hits the spikes. Lets out loads of gas like before.
Stand back.
And it rises up towards you guys above the cave. You've some of the miners are like looking over, like, no, completely forgetting that their friend turned to stone, and like 4 of them taking a big breath of it, and they just turn to stone on the edge, and they're just petrified on the edge of this.
What do I want? Get back, you arseholes.
They're too into what's going on. And
One of you complained that I wasn't keeping you safe. Now I'm trying to keep you safe. Fuck off!
You They're like, oh, all right, mate, all right. And as the smoke disperses, you look down to see a motionless Gorgon in this pit.
Well, other than the stupid bastard that like looking over the edge and dying, victory is ours, gentlemen.
Everyone looks over like, yeah. Everyone's like cheering, yeah. And they'll all run down, start throwing rocks at it.
Don't do no, you're gonna burn the merchandise. You want to go get the metal, don't you? So you're gonna go dent it by chucking rocks at it.
That's right. With a heave ho, heave ho, heave ho.
One guy loses his footing and lands on one of Gorgon's horns and impales himself.
I was gonna go say, can I save him? Like, just grab hold of him before he gets impaled.
He was acrobatics.
These guys are stupid.
They are stupid. They're miners.
15.
Yeah, you grab him. Just as the spike is like there, you're like, pull him back up.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
No, where we've done the erupted earth and it sort of slides into the thing. If we hook a line of rope around him, because I know Despot carries 50 feet of hemp.
Yeah.
Can we between the 26 of us, because people are dying because they're stupid, can we pull him up? Or is it not even worth trying?
You look at the size of the creature. He's impaled from underneath on all of the sticks that you put into the ground, and the weight of his body is pushing that down. It's almost impossible, but you can try with advantage.
No, it's all right.
It's gonna have to be a high roll.
No, it's all right. It's fine. Even with litter, it's not even worth it. It's fine. Right, gentlemen, the sooner we get this harvest, the sooner we can all go home and enjoy the fruits of our labours.
They're all cheering, and they start hacking away at it. It stinks, though. It's horrible, and the metal is actually quite rusted, which is why it squeaked so much.
We'll try to save as much as we can.
Yeah.
It's usable metal.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to pop out its green eyes. I want to remove its horns. I want to take off whatever I can to give to Billy.
Okay. So what do you take exactly?
I want the 2 horns and the 2 eyes.
2 horns and 2 eyes. Okay. Nice solid bits of metal that you have there. Now this stuff is really heavy. You're harvesting it. It takes a good few hours. You work through the night. There's no other disturbances from any other creatures. And at the break of dawn, you're almost done. You're almost done, and it's just a carcass. And there's just a pile of metal next to you. The metal is heavy. You've got these people. You've got how many died?
I was 30, but
We lost
minus.
Lost
We got 2
5.
injuries. Now.
2 injuries. Okay, so you still got, yeah, you've still got like 23 people.
26 of us. 23 plus the 3.
That's right.
I harvest the axe beak for the beak.
Yep, you've got the beak.
Put that in your own notes.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
I will not be writing it down.
I actually have. Look, notes.
Very good. Yes. So you harvest it, and you eventually get to the last bit of metal. The last bloke is knackered, his big bags under his eyes, working all night, and they're all in it. They're all in it to the end. They've committed themselves, mainly because of the fact that some of their fellow workmen they've known for years have died in the pursuit of this.
While the last few are, for want of a better word, finishing off stripping it. Can I take a couple into the cave just to delve? Because we never delved into the cave because obviously the Gorgon was in there.
Yeah, you're right.
Last time I went in there.
Yeah.
Want me to come with?
No, I'm gonna say you guys stay out here. I'll go in the cave. I'll just take 2 of the guys with me. I'd like to take 2 of the more intelligent ones with me, please.
So Lisa.
No, just the miners. You've got Lisa.
He's a minor.
He was a miner.
Lisa was a minor.
Yes, but he's
Just
useful.
got like a brick shit house.
Now he's useful, so you can keep him out with you.
Fair enough.
Let's take 2 of the miners into the cave.
So you go into the cave, and it
This is a Gorgon's cave, and the Gorgon's dead. So, I'm only going in there. All I'm going to do is with my candle, and with whatever lanterns they got left, just going to look at the walls, and I'm just going to do the thing. Anything useful?
You walk down, and it stinks. There is a horrible oil texture to the walls, and it is slippery in there, but you keep your footing. You hear up ahead a noise like a lamb.
A noise like a lamb.
Oh, the baby one.
I'm going to say, I'll draw these lads. Let me just sneak up and have a look.
Gives a stealth roll.
Yes. That's a 1 again. Reroll that. Jesus Christ. 21.
Yeah, that's good. You sneak up to see this tiny little hornless Gorgon, a baby Gorgon, crying for its mother.
How tiny?
Like smaller, about your size actually.
And it's going to grow up to that big thing? Damn.
Yeah, well. Right, so it's all right. It's just a baby. Do you see anything useful in this cave?
Are you asking the people?
You use your miners' experience. Yes, I'm asking the miners.
They have a look around. Ooh. There's a bit of iron. I think we'll probably get a bit of iron out of this. But it ain't no mine, mate. There we are. Ain't no mine.
Can you get something out of it though? Is it worth doing a little bit of work in it?
Well, we might be able to salvage something. We'd have to dig deeper though. But it's a good start. It takes out a lot of the legwork in the beginning, you know. But it is a foundation to work from. It's not too bad.
Fair enough. In that case, we need to get rid of this little guy. Stab.
Stab. Really?
Why did you
Stab.
go kill a baby Gorgon?
You stab it. Give us an attack roll.
Oh
You
god.
heartless bastard!
Give it an attack roll with advantage.
Because the baby is helpless.
Attack roll with advantage.
No.
Oh god. Oh
Yeah,
god.
First roll was a 16, so we're 21.
Let's have some damage.
That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, let's have some damage.
You're a monster.
Yes, I am. What a roll. 7, 13. 16 points of rapier damage.
How do you execute this creature?
I literally straight between the eyes, just like they do with the old cattle gun, just a
Yeah.
just,
And it goes silent and just collapses.
Let me guess, yeah, I'll try and harvest that poor child's body for
yeah,
the metal.
exactly. Yeah, lad, more metal for you. What did you want me to do? Oh, what a cute little demon animal.
I didn't want you to do anything. I didn't care what you do.
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh right.
Talking to that guy.
What guy? The fellow one that's got made out of metal.
Yeah, a bit worrying. They look at you and they're like, oh, yeah, and they start like stripping the metal off of it. Reluctantly. Yeah.
Now, look, I know you. Don't be squeamish on me now. That is going to grow up to be one of them. You got money in these walls. Did you want that bothering you?
No, you're right. You are right, mate. Yeah.
Consider it.
Yeah. It was the best thing to do, really.
Well, it had lost its daddy because that certainly wasn't his mummy out there.
No, it wasn't. Because it had bollocks.
I remember.
So I keep on hearing.
Yeah. And that's all you find in there. That's all you find in there.
Well, they've got somewhere to start digging, I suppose. So they've got some.
And the oil.
Yeah, they might be able to do something with the oily walls. Petroleum. Does that exist in D&D?
Well, anything can exist.
Crude oil.
Yeah, anything can exist. But
especially giraffes in this universe.
Yeah.
So I had to.
It's a giraffe.
The guys start under Liz's guidance. They start loading it up onto their backs and carrying it in their hands, leaving their tools behind, with the expectations to come back to this site and start digging.
Yes. And I will assist them with my axe beacon. My bag.
There's no point of me trying to carry anything.
How about you try? We can try and get some axe beak meat.
Yeah, you can.
You can try and save some of those if you want, Seb.
No, I'm all right. I've got my 2 horns and I'm holding them on my head. I'm sort of running around going, I'm horny. You know.
So I'll go doing that as well. Harvest some axe beak meat.
Your 2 horns, you can't even carry one. They're that heavy. You'd have to get the workforce to do it.
They said, Lizard, do you mind?
No, I carry one.
Thank you very much. Can you carry me too?
One or the other.
That's right.
Right, no worries. I've got this sorted. It's fine. Don't you worry about a thing. I sort of placed the horn somewhere down in my pouches, and I grab hold of his tail. Not getting lost.
Oh God. So what are you doing now with your team? Because this is like
it's the morning. Hey, before the kobolds wake up and start heading into these fucking grass, let's head back to the city.
So how are you doing it? Do you think everybody would be able to carry all that stuff? I know you would think that they'd be able to, but what do we reckon?
So ratio wise, right? Roughly how much would you say no we can do?
I'd say that it would take at least 2 trips because the horns are really heavy. There are parts of its body that are just solid metal rather than plates.
So the average weight of a gorgon is 4,000 pounds.
Yes, so that's a lot.
So yeah, but we're only taking the metal, not the meat. So take away all the central bit. All right, and we probably got 2 tons of metal.
So you got 2 tons of metal with 30 blokes.
So it'll be 2 trips, but we'll do the. You guys stay here. You guys grab what you can, and we'll do a shift. And when we do, when we get back, etc., 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 etc.
Are you just going to oversee it then?
So, well, it's once we get back to the gate, because that's the next bit that I want to do.
Yeah.
Right. When we return, when we get back without issues, or are you giving us issues?
No, you can go back. You go back. Like how is it being transported? Is it like just little groups at a time going?
Yeah. Say we're doing it. Say we got 15 guys plus Lizard, me, and 5.
Right.
So we left the other guys with the rest of it.
Yes.
With their tools and everything by the mouth of the cave.
Yeah.
When we get back, guards are on duty.
Yep.
All right, and I'm going to go, while we're cashing this up, when these fellas go back, can you send out a small platoon of guards to go with them through the long grass? Because what's the point in having the guards if they're not doing the job? Go on guard. It's more of a thing. We're opening a new mine, so it's city job, not personal job.
On whose authority, mate?
It's what authority do you want, mate? You're asking me a question. City needs metal. We've got metal.
Right, I'm going to have to pass this up to the superiors. Hang on, it might take half an hour. Gerald, go on, off you go, mate.
Thanks, Gerald. That's appreciated.
You just see him like sprint off. Comes back half an hour later. They want to know what authority.
Their authority. Fuck's sake. What is wrong with these people?
We'll just go back and pick up the rest.
He says you've got to put an application in like everybody else.
Oh, I'll go and see my fella over at the old application office. No problem.
But you guys, they're going back and forth, and eventually, you do get everything back. Where's it going? Where are you stockpiling this?
Oh, we'll stockpile it at the nearest place that we can. Oh wait, where's that going to be? The miners' town. So the local miners' town, because they've got to take it to get it appraised and cashed and all that, ain't they?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the metal's theirs. I'm not taking any of their money.
Okay.
We promised them that.
Exactly.
So who's still over at the Gorgon then? The Gorgon's body.
Well, the other guys. So we're now, if we need authority to send the guards back, so all of us are now going to turn around and go back and then come back again.
Okay. So one of the guys that was stripping the metal off of the Gorgon, they show you something on one of the plates. They go, "Here, you've seen this before." Pass it to Despot,
I don't know, is it?
and it is a rune.
A rune.
What, similar? I'll show it to Sebastian. See, do you recognize
Does it
this?
look like any of the runes that we've seen before, like on that stupid slab that was on the floor? Or
Yes.
okay.
Judging by your face, you know.
Yes, he's very familiar. I need to talk to Billy about that one. I have to go and wait that stupid gnome's ass up.
It translates to 1.
It's 1. See? Uno. Interesting. I can't remember what the other one said. We didn't find out what that one said.
You haven't. So I'll let you know. On the disc, it had numbers 1 to 9.
Okay.
So,
In runes.
translation.
So he's 1. So apparently there's 9 things that have got a rune on them. Can I just can I sort of just take the how big's the runic bit of metal?
For you, it's about the size of your body.
Yeah, but just the rune. Just the rune.
Oh, the rune is no. That's just like like right in front of your face, like about 6 inches across.
So yeah, I just want to hack off just that bit of rune.
Yeah. Okay. You take that bit of rune, hack it off, and take it.
Fine. So yeah, so now we just the back and forth through the grass a couple of times.
Yeah.
If the miners want to stay there to start the cave work, they can.
Oh, they are. You can see that they're already starting to set up shop and starting to get some simple stone building up and running. And they're discussing all sorts of plans for it, mainly defences.
Well, I'm going to chat to the one guy. I said, "Don't you worry, but I'm going to go and have a chat to my fella at the application office. Me and him are we're like that. I'll go and have a nice chat with him, and hopefully, we'll be able to get you a small militia out here to keep guard over the mine while you're working."
Right. Thank you very much.
Any problems, please inform. We're happy to help.
Hesitate for as long as you can, because we got a lot of stuff to do.
It's very kind of you, gentlemen, and thank you for this opportunity. You're welcome back here any time to see how the dig's getting on.
Very not. No,
We'll do.
I'm sure I'll be popping back, and enjoy cashing in on whatever the Gorgon's worth they paid your bills. I'm only keeping the horns because I'm horny.
They all start chuckling.
Yeah.
Good. And you were the chicken chokers, is that right?
We are, and
Was that our name?
and we represent old Geppetto for Elder.
It's a bit of a weird name, chicken chokers. Would you not?
I just walked into it.
unfortunate, really.
It all goes back to the first adventure that we had as a group. And it was the chicken chokers was just the way that it went. It's not because we like choking a chicken,
Well, that's what everybody says.
but we literally choke the chicken.
Everybody just thinks you go around wanking all day.
Well, in all fairness, it's one of my favourite pastimes.
That's one of us.
It's not something I do all day. Well, you're lacking the anatomy, ain't you?
Or is he?
I'll just like hit the chip, like hitting the metals. True.
Well, I reckon blokes of your level of skill deserve a better name than bloody chicken chokers. It doesn't sound too good.
Well, so far the ICC.
What do you recommend?
Well, do we just stick with the ICC?
I don't know. ICC then.
That sounds better.
We spread the word.
ICC.
Thank
you so much.
Nobody needs to know that the DC chance of chicken chokers.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, once again. You've made me a lot more happy, and maybe I can get my own business going. Just need to get those defences up. Right, thank you very much. I won't get back to work now.
It's all right. I want to quickly, before I go back and sleep for the rest of the day and night, because this has been a long old freaking haul. I want to go and see my fellow with the application form.
Yeah. So you head back to town, you get in, you can see all these miners working really hard as you walk past that area and go to the applications office.
It's very good. Now, it's nice to see you again, mate. Pleasure. Nice. Did you manage to sort out all the complications from before?
I'll tell you what, you can give my fucking silver back.
Hello.
Well, let me tell you something before I give you the silver back, because you're going to be parting ways with a lot more than just 5 pieces of silver. Let me tell you. Now, a few days ago, the hunters of this town were looking at going out, and they were looking at stopping a giant bull. Is this correct?
Yes.
It was. Well, consider the giant bull stopped, and I did both horns just on the front on the thing in front.
I pass you one.
It's fine. I'm assuming Liz has stayed with the miners, has he?
Oh no, he stayed with you guys.
Oh, he stayed with us. Oh.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, he stayed with you guys, so he took the horn as well that he was carrying.
Okay, cool.
And
so we sort of place them on the side, and I go, now don't you start getting greedy. These are mine, but you can consider that bull.
Oh, incredible! But how?
Well, that is for the that is for the ITT to know, right, and you to pay for.
Oh, well, we don't pay.
Oh, yes, you will. Don't you worry, because let me consider you another thing. The miners in this town have been out of work for a while, yet we have now managed to set up a new mine on the outskirts of the North Gate. Right, the miners are currently there setting up. So we would like you to send a certified city guard to help them defend their mine while they're working. And I will write all of this on a piece of paper. And at the end of it all, you're going to part with more than just 5 pieces of silver.
Right, but we've already dispatched a patrol to the red glow that you said was very important.
But I didn't say it to him. I said it to the tosser in the bar.
What did you report to him? It was red glow, wasn't it? You did.
We did do the application.
Yeah, you did an application.
Just a red glow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, we did.
Well, if that's all right, well, if all these people are going down to the red glow, that's great. But you still need to send more to the north to look after the mine, because the city needs metal, and that's more important than some sort of red glow, isn't it?
Well, when they get back, I will issue them fresh orders. I'll have to get it cleared, of course. And What do you want me to do with these horns?
Nothing. I'm having them back. You can't keep them. They're mine.
Right.
Whoever asked us to go sort out the Gorgon, was it payment?
There was a but he was on the jobs board. Therefore, if it's a job, jobs.
And whoever's got the parchment to show it.
Well, I suppose I'll carry it around because Billy's not here. And Billy's what were the notes?
It says hunters wanted to meet at the North Gate daily at noon. That was what led you to the Gorgon.
It was on the Gorgon. See, but the Gorgon dead. So we've done our job.
So what? The hunters are gonna pay us?
It's all right. Look, we don't need to go after the hunters, right? We cut out the middleman, right? If you pay us, we're head on our way. Job done. City board finished.
I'm sorry, this is not. You misunderstand again. We don't pay here. This is we just handle reports and applications.
Well, let me report to you that we've killed the Gorgon, right? So job done. Need paying. Ta-da!
There was no payment for jobs that weren't requested, and you can still make a report. I'm sure something good will come of it, but as far as I'm concerned, I take your report, I file it, I send it up. If it's important, it gets sent up early. But apart from that, there's no payment. So I want my fucking silver back still.
Let me ask you a question, right? Is this your job?
This is my job, yes.
Do you get paid for this job?
I do, yes.
So we took a job off of the jobs board, so we weren't paying for it. It is a city jobs board, and you are employed by the city. Therefore, it must be you that pays us.
It's a free for. It's nothing to do with the system in the city. Nothing to do with me. Are you an imbecile? God.
Hysterical laughter in front of me when he's telling me off.
God, this is the one that stole my 5 silver.
I stole nothing.
Yeah, give the man his silver back.
Sure, yeah, I'll give him a silver back. No worries. There is a giant gorilla on the loose by the east gate. That's where he is.
Right.
Silverback gorilla.
Yeah. And yeah, he's like, do you actually give your silver back or not?
No, I'm getting into that. So you want the 5 silver that you paid me that has now set up a new mining operation on the outskirts of the North Gate. That's all that costs, 5 silver pieces. You did that. So you've got a hand in making this city great again.
I understand, but you were being deceitful, and when I checked the policy, there was no change. We do not hand out payment for jobs. It's not how it works here.
I did not deceive you in any stretch of the imagination. I took a job sheet, I filled it in, you paid me for it. There was no deceit. It was all fair in love and jobs.
Deception.
Green dice, don't fail me now. It didn't fail me. It was great. +6, 17.
He's like, he's not having any of it. He wants his silver back.
Tell you what, these rolls, right, for level 1s are ridiculously high.
No, but you got to think he's sussed you out and he's suspicious of you now, so it is going to be harder.
It's a bit suspicious of Sebastian.
Very suspicious of Sebastian.
Doesn't know me at all.
Okay. In all fairness, then, where do we get paid for doing the tasks from the job board?
It depends who puts them on the jobs board.
Oh, pardon me.
Okay, so it's the person who puts it on there.
Yes, it's a free for all. Anybody can put whatever on there.
Yeah, so basically, we would have got paid by the hunters for taking out the Gorgon if we'd have joined the hunters. But the hunters are so terrible at their job, right, that they didn't do it. So I'm going to fill out this application form. I'm going to write, hunters are shit, right? Bunch of miners did the job for them, plus the ICC, sign the ICC. Fill out another form saying miners have now set up a new mine on the outskirts of the North Gate, signed the ICC.
Yep.
Right. Metal harvested from the Gorgon on its way to the forge, on its way to the city forge, signed the ICC.
Mhm.
But ain't that for the miners? They're cashing that.
Yeah, they're cashing it into the forge. They get paid for it at the forge.
Yeah, they do.
They bring it in. They go, hey, look, we got all this. They get paid. But,
Okay.
signed the ICC. We did it. So I'm filling out all of these forms. So
Yeah.
hunters are terrible at their job. Right? Bunch of miners killed the Gorgon.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I'm only filling out the 3.
Okay.
Hunters are shit.
Yep.
Miners have set up,
Yep.
and new metals coming into the forge.
Yeah,
And
that'll go with the miners one anyway.
and all of them signed the ICC.
ICC, excellent.
Representing Geppetto for Elder.
Geppetto for Elder, boosting his profile, excellent. And he's happy with that.
And I'll tell you what, because you were so insistent, I'll give you back your 5 silver.
I should think so too.
Oh, now you said that.
Let's not antagonize.
No. He wanted to be a dick. I've got magic tricks. So it's I have them in my hand.
There's 2 guards standing right behind you
Bollocks.
as he called them in.
Yeah, do you want to see a magic trick?
Now you see me, now you don't.
Click, bye. I can't be bothered to keep fucking fighting against this. Yes, I'll give him his fucking silver back.
Good. Now fuck off.
That's not very nice.
Excuse me, baking powder.
Oh, sorry. Did that just come out?
It did.
Yes, we all heard you.
And if it comes out again, I might have to floor you.
Apologies.
I don't do rude, especially from somebody who looks like the back end of a dog licking piss off a thistle.
Oh, how dare you?
Wisdom saving throw.
How dare you? Oh my god.
Yeah, she's doing this.
He got an 8.
And just because 1 point of psychic damage.
It's 1 damage. It's in a seizure.
So basic commoners have 4 hit points, so I'm quite content. I'm not going to kill him. He looks like he died. Shame that. God, he needs help.
Can I help you?
Oh, get out!
What would you do?
You
You're not in
fucking!
anything. You're in a hut. I'm outside.
You just insulted me. It gave me a heart attack almost. Oh. How dare you?
And I'll give him one of the good berries.
There's no need to be rude. We've done all these lovely jobs for the city, and you are a very, very rude person.
God, remove these gentlemen now!
I'm just going to go give you a part of fruit.
I'll duck down. I go, excuse me. Excuse me.
That's all I was going to go do.
Was he rude to me?
Yeah, despot. You give him a thing. He's like
Good
snaps it out of your hand in anger, where he's just been insulted.
God, so miserable.
Okay.
And and the guards grab you and manhandle you out, chuck you out
Chuck me out where?
of this building that you're in.
So terrible.
Did I do something wrong?
Gonna make sure that guy in there dies.
You're causing problems.
No, I'm not. I came in here. All I did was fill out my forms. I gave him back his 5 silver, and he was rude. Don't deal with rude people.
Well, it sounded like you were both being rude to each other, and the best thing to do was to separate the two of you. And you, because you're with him.
Oh, so I'm guilty by default.
That's
By
right.
association.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Okay. Okay.
It's I don't think it's fair, but I will leave with my dignity intact.
Clear off then. Go on.
Will
Why
do.
are all of these people so rude? Like,
Because you're
no,
being
I'm
rude
not.
to them.
I
You
am being a good servant to the city.
You're
I've got a freaking job.
deceitful, and
No,
you've
bollocks.
done in this session. You've done 2 evil acts as well.
What are
So
my 2 evil acts?
I'll
You
tell you,
consider killing a baby Gorgon evil? You're wrong.
a defenseless creature evil.
No, bollocks. It wasn't defenseless. It was a giant Gorgon.
So
Baby Gorgon.
you've done 2 evil acts.
Yeah.
So your alignment may be changing soon, depending on how you act.
I'm chaotic neutral.
But if you're neutral, you don't go around doing evil things.
But I haven't done anything evil. I killed a creature. Now, why did I kill this creature? Mercy killing, right? Because if I'd have left it alive, it would have died because its parent was already dead. Mercy kill.
So what are you doing now then? You've been kicked out of this place after abusing this old guy.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to kill him next time I go back in there.
Let's not.
You want me to be freaking evil? I'll be fucking evil. Oh, yes.
Let's go
Right.
to the actual work
I'm going to bed.
section and try and employ more people for this job.
BS. I'm going to sleep. Fuck it.
You are heroes in the Geppetto district. It's not actually called the Geppetto district, but in his district,
The workers'
Um,
district.
you're heroes. Words travelled straight away, and everybody loves you. You get applauded as you walk back in. You can see people working on parts of the metal which was salvaged from the Gorgon. A lot of it did go to the forge, but a lot of it was sold separately as well to a lot of the workers in this sort of working district. And yeah, you are well known in this district now, and you've achieved a pretty decent objective in this session. You get 4 XP for that session.
Level 2, here I come.
So you should be
Yeah.
level 2 with level 2 and then 3 points into level
I
2,
am 9.
or 2 points into
2
level.
points.
I am level 9. So
What? Level
I
9?
am 1 to 9.
Yeah.
Level 1 to 9 XP. 1 more, and I'm level 2.
So level 2 to level 3 is 12 XP you need.
Okay.
But level, yeah, so level 1 to level 2
Did me
is
and Billy get no XP for the or no anything for the dagger and stone? Job.
yeah, you get 1.
So EA levels up as well. Billy is level 2.
Yeah, Billy's level 2. Let me just, I'll write that on the group.
Can I put with all the people applauding?
Yeah.
Can I go show them the idea of trying to help the blown up sewage, like the big project that they want us to do, like builders?
Yeah, what you want to help, you want to go and build or something? What do you want to do?
No, it's gonna go show on the workplace. This workplace district about a group project.
Okay. Yeah. So
You go build that, the town board that you showed us.
yeah, of course. You
Well,
can
we
do
were going to offer it to the miners if we could get them to mine in the cave, but they're mining in the cave.
Yeah. You can do that. You can do that in your downtime or something in your
Yeah,
downtime.
that's how I'm
you wanna do?
running it
Yeah.
by you. I'll
of
probably
course.
do that.
It's your downtime. You can do what you want.
And Lisa can join me as well. The group project of fixing the blown up dam.
So Liza, he's thankful for the experience that you've given him, but he does not accompany you on a full-time basis. He
just give it a shout whenever you need a hand.
Thank you, my friend. It was a pleasure.
Likewise.
Liz
See
didn't
you
actually.
later. See you later, Lither. It's bloody awesome to get to know you.
Goodbye, little man.
I'll consider that a compliment.
He didn't actually get anything out of that, Liza.
Oh, it was part of the mining, and he was going to take a cut of the metal.
Yeah, because he was a
One of the
miner
miners,
himself.
that was what he was offered.
So he only carried the horn for you, and it was almost like the thrill was his payment.
Fair enough.
Well, that Jerome geese might try to get him back to get that
Johan.
thrill.
Yeah.
Jerome.
Jerome, I like
Sorry, Johan.
His name can be Jerome if you want. Yeah.
Don't know why I went Jerome.
It's fine. It was a pleasure to see him, and I'm sort of glad he's walking away. Because after all that acid he drunk, did you smell his farts? Bloody hell.
You think?
Well, you're told.
I had no sensory system, so I don't know.
I'm on my level. They hit me right up my nose. They did.
Oh.
I was wondering why you were crying.
Yeah, and he walks off reluctantly because he knows you guys can offer him adventure. Yeah. And
well, now I know him, and he's a close.
Blood brothers.
Yeah, and now he's close. I can use message to contact him.
Yeah. He is close to
Nice.
you guys now. Yeah, definitely.
You done a pact.
Yeah, you've bonded. You've definitely bonded in that experience. Yeah, you've done a lot in this session.
Yeah.
So well done. But
well, I'm going to bed, and I'm going to sleep for the rest of the day and all freaking night.
Yeah, because you did work through the night. It was quite tense as well.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just working and relaxing. It's working and you're on edge the whole time.
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to go back and do my Pilates with my monk friend.
You mean the morning after?
Yeah.
Yeah, skip a session. Do
Yeah,
double time.
I missed this morning because I was working, but I'll go back and see him tomorrow and continue doing my Pilates with my monk. I want to get my quivering hand technique perfect.
Yes, you do.
Funny.
Right, we'll stop it.